back to another episode. Happy Tuesday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Nefty, my friend, welcome back. Where have you been?
What's going on? I've been around. I've been in Canada on a secret mission for the U.S. out there. No, I was out there for my kids' spring break, but I'm back in the U.S.
Guys, so as you just heard, Nefty, you guys know Nefty's been retired. Nefty decided to go back to school, and he decided to go back on spring break as his first. Can you imagine?
They kicked me out, bro.
Well, welcome back, my friend. Thank you for being here tonight with us. Guys, we're waiting on Rudy. Also, we got an announcement. Finally, some action. Not an announcement, a release. And we are going to go over, obviously, Nefty and Rudy haven't been here in a while. So we're going to go over all that's been going on lately. We are going to...
Does that include Jazzy? Because I was... Right when I left...
We're gonna get into I guess you know what's gonna be happening.
Hello.
Oh, wait a minute. Welcome, Rudy.
What's up, guys?
My favorite Met fan. What's up? How you doing, huh?
Oh my God, Nefty. It's been insane. I swear, man. I swear. I'm glad to be here with you guys tonight, though.
All right, so
it's been a while.
Yeah, so we're going to get into, obviously, like I said, we're going to get into the release. We're going to get into, and I want you guys to go over everything that's happened that you guys didn't go over. We're going to go over the Joker stuff once more, the balding Joker, because I want to hear what you guys have to say about that. So, obviously, let's get started, guys, right away. Let me see who is in here first and foremost. We got Exotic in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Let's see who else is in the house tonight. We got Christian Hoy, my friend. Welcome. Hello. Let's see. Carlo in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante. How you doing?
So I'm going to try and putting in my comments early. And it was great. This guy, unbelievable. Camping or pitching a tent, same energy, no Diddy. This guy, unbelievable. Let's get this party started. Let's go, Jazz Stink, Infart, and now Maestra. Now Maestra Collectors. Unbelievable. No respect. Give Rudy a break. He just came in. Let him defend himself. We got Michael in the house. Welcome, Mike. Hello. Thank you for being here. Uncarded, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
We got Joe in the house.
How you doing?
It says, what's good, everyone? Shout out again to my financial advisor here for another 2 grill pick. Smash that like button. Yes, guys, hit that like button. There's 20 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. Don't make me ask you twice. Konnichiwa, chat. This guy. Konnichiwa. Let's see. We got Leo in the house. Welcome, my friend.
How you doing?
Thank you for being here. We got Moo.
Hello.
Welcome, my friend. Hello, community of collectors who pre-ordered the exclusive Spider-Punk. Let me tell you something.
I'm in, kid.
Let me tell you something. Did you pre-order Nefty? No.
The Spider-Punk, yeah. Let me tell you something. I'm all in that line. I know early when that movie came out and that line came out, it was iffy. Initially, people, it's cartoonish, but then some people were saying, whoa, there's a plot, there's a story behind this, it's good. I was taken into it, and I'm even guilty that I even started with the third-party company, because when I got into it, the first time Morales wasn't around, so I went with those third-party companies.
Young Rich Toy,
you know the first one around, because Hot Toys hadn't announced yet.
Right.
And then I was two figures deep in that line, and then I got into the Hot Toys and yada yada yada.
Yeah. So you pre-ordered?
Yeah.
Rudy, you?
No. I had to draw the line somewhere. Listen, I love the movie.
See?
I love the movie, but I had to draw the line somewhere.
This is what I told you. Rudy said, okay, his words, not mine. He said, guys, I have to draw the line somewhere. I'm done with Star Wars. Okay. Then he said, you just heard it now. I'm done with Marvel. Okay.
No,
'Cause
don't
obviously
exaggerate. Don't exaggerate. You're going crazy.
Imagine.
You know what? It makes sense, Rudy. Your collection has to make sense because you just can't have everything of everything. You know, like you gotta have a sense of what you have.
Hey, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful with your words right now, because I have everything. Okay, so be careful with the disrespect live on the street.
There we go.
No, look, I love the movies. The movies are great. I know we're gonna get into them, but I wish I had the money to buy everything. I wish I was like Dr. Fabs, you know?
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. But what I am gonna say regarding the question, I actually just ordered my 2099. Why?
Okay.
So obviously it just came out, right? There's no real hype on it, but I'm gonna tell you this. Remember that obviously they changed the entire body to the new suit.
Yes.
That figure is not gonna last long. That figure, I can tell you they didn't make a lot of because a lot of people didn't order it because of the issue. So they figured I'll get it later on if I want it, right? Which is what I did. I didn't pre-order that thing, but I have a feeling that's going to be a problem because there were not a lot made. So I got it. Mine shipped, I think, either yesterday or shipping today or shipped today. And so I'm getting that figure. My Miles is coming from Sideshow. I need to order this guy, Spider Punk, and I need to order the other one. The what is it? The
bad guy.
right, the Morales, the other Morales.
Yeah,
The Prowler one, right?
Yeah, the G Morales. The G Morales, whatever G Morales.
Miles G. Morales, yeah.
Miles G Morales.
And you know, Fabs, to add to what you're saying, now that you remind me, that was another thing. When this line was coming out, it was the issue, it was animation, the story, and then the 2099 incident kind of scared people off too. Because for a while we thought, wow, it's gonna come like that, and then Hot Toys revised it. And another thing, for a line, they've been kind of conservative with their figures because look, we did not get another Gwen. You know,
and they teased it, and they teased Gwen. Remember that they teased her with no head sculpt. They teased her with no head sculpt, and she had the new chucks on, which was like the new thing on the figure. Yeah. And they never made her. So that's a good point. We got Rob in the house. Welcome, my hello. He said, "What up, you garlics?" This guy, no respect for the viewers. Unbelievable. We got Derek in the house. Welcome, my
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Let's see. And for those who might have peels, William Wang, oh yes, thank you, Rob. So guys, for those who are usually here, you would know that we had a discussion on William Wang's disappearance. It turns out he's back. I guess he put up a post saying I'm back. So I guess everybody's, breathing again, because I'm assuming that there were a lot of people with a lot of money, that they put out for pre-orders, and they were kind of worried, it seems like, but it looks like this was just a dry run to see what the people's reactions would be, because you never know. You never know. You know what I mean? And I don't have anything against William Wang whatsoever. I don't know him. I'm not saying he did anything bad or he hasn't done anything bad. I would never say anything like that because, again, it's not a thing, right? But you never know. What if this was just a trial to see what could happen or what may happen if he decides later on in a year, 2 years, 3 years, you know what? Let me see what I can get out of this. Maybe he'll start promoting, more, get more. All right, let's see, how much more money I can make if I really get into this that much more, because he already has a thing going for years, right? That's how he's known in the community. So that's what I'm saying. You never know what these people are thinking. You never know what could happen. So just be careful. Be very careful. And again, I'm not saying that he's a bad person. I'm not saying that he's going to do anything. But again, I'm just thinking outside the box. You never know what people are thinking.
It's kind of crazy that you bring that up because it shows you how this community can be good and sometimes divisive. Because when it's good, the word goes out. Yo, this is a good seller. This is a good seller. Good seller.
Correct.
Any of that person chip. Yo.
That's a problem.
And that what you're saying right there, and that what you're saying right there is a perfect example of the whole Joker thing with the hair. When something like that bad happens, you immediately go into the company You go after whatever gave you that product, whoever gave you that product, you are going to bash that company with that complaint immediately. You don't just say, kill me, please. You know what I mean? That doesn't even make sense. So we're going to get into that, guys. We're going to get into that because that's a great conversation always. And I want to hear what you guys are going to say. Exotic says the following program contains...
Put up the disclaimer.
Yeah, I got to do it.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
And guys, there's 32 of you guys here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. Let me see who else is in here before we get started. We got Christian. One day people will remember just like Achilles. Can I Fab's going to roast some garlics? Roast some garlics. Imagine. Roasted garlic is always on the menu. This guy, unbelievable. I think Fabs and Rudy are playing Lego together and just lost track of time. No, I think that's Rudy. Rudy's the one getting out of Hot Toys, not me. Rudy went from, what'd you say? You said you're out of Star Wars. Now you're out of...
I'm out of the animated stuff.
You're out of Marvel. Now DC, I think you don't even get, right? You don't get DC much.
I get a couple of DC things here and there.
He said I get a couple. But guys, he did say, which I'm going to make it very, very public. He did say that the moment 007 James Bond comes into Hot Toys, he is back.
Yo,
that's the cover, right?
Well, listen. I heard you guys on Saturday. You and Mike were talking about all the lines that are coming. I'm like, yup. You guys didn't even mention 007.
Right,
that one's coming our way soon.
Yeah, no,
at some point too. So
because it's not something that you really, you know what I mean? Like when would that ever? I would have never thought that Hot Toys would ever make that line. You know,
I
so
know that makes it great.
Not right,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
But I don't think about it. I don't think about it at all. Let me see. Oh shit! It's Return of Jazz Inc. God. All hail Defty. Oh man. Wait, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Fab and fellow collectors, how are you, my friend? Happy Tuesday. I'm in school and I'm in spring. This guy, spring break. Oh, that's right. He is.
Yeah, spring break this weekend.
I forgot. Yeah, Christian. Two.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, my friend. Yes, guys, hit that like button. There's 35 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Just received his Iron Man Mark II 2.0.
Yeah, I got mine too.
If he doesn't, Chris, if you don't like it, you know what to do. Let's see. Bo!
How you doing?
Welcome, Bo. Says, whoa, look at these guys. They're alive. Right? It's been, Rudy hasn't been here in probably at least 3 weeks.
3 weeks. I think it's been 3 weeks.
And Neffy's been, what, a month and a half?
Although you know what, I'm gonna give Fabs credit for everybody. Like the last week I was supposed to be on, and there was a little incident with one of my kids, and Fabs actually was the voice of reason and kind of was like, "Don't go nuclear. What are you doing?"
Oh, man, really?
Everything's good, but even my wife was like, you thank your friend for me because I was ready to go crazy.
This guy. So, hey, guys, and you think I'm angry? You guys don't even know Rudy, okay? We got Jenna Tolls. Welcome.
I'm doing.
First time here. Hopefully it's not the last time. Hopefully you will cover your ears for some words, okay? We don't want to, we don't want to offend anybody. We don't offend people in this stream, okay? We speak facts. If you get offended, that's a different story, David, my friend, welcome.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Welcome. Oh, you guys are on fire tonight. You guys, Jivan, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Hello, everyone. Can it be Fabs? I got the jazzing sponsorship and can now hire more guests. Oh my God.
Yeah, I need to sponsor him because I need. Yo, last night I was looking at the MetLife to get tickets for the World Cup. Holy cow! Nosebleed section, $995. The average, $3,300. Top notch, $8,000. And I'm doing it, bro, because I've never been to a World Cup, and they're coming to the tri-state area, bro. And I don't even know what game it is because it says
DVD. It's DVD.
But dude,
Oh
this
my
is
god.
Dude,
No,
Nefty. Nefty.
Ole, ole, ole.
Nefty.
I'm getting ready, bro.
Wait, Nefty.
Oh my god.
You should check the finals. Because I went on and I checked how much the finals are going for. Nosebleeds are going for $13,000.
I'll be honest. I'm gonna be doing the 900 nosebleed because I'm taking my sons with me because I want to experience it. So I'm looking at $6,000.
Oh man!
But what I do like about it, I got time. I mean, I'm gonna drop it, but I can.
Right.
Right. But my man, you gotta go, bro.
No, it's crazy. No, I would love to go. But my dad, it's funny if you brought that up. My dad said we gotta go. My dad told me a few months ago. He's like, we gotta go.
World Cup, he'll never come back again, bro.
No, actually, that's a good point. That's a good point. Now you got me thinking about it because he did bring it up. He's like, I have to go to a game. I have to go to a game. And I'm like, you know how expensive that's gonna be? He goes, oh, I know. So that turned him off right away. But he said, he's like, I want to go.
My man, on the map, it was like MetLife all the way at the top, bro. The top.
Right.
You were in the maintenance room.
Yeah. Snipers up there.
Giovanni, my friend.
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
Oh man, let's see who else is in here. Come on, there we go. Let's see. My $20.99 in hand along with Symbi. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's a
Moose. You gotta slow down. You gotta wait for me to catch up. First, I gotta catch up to Rudy, and then I gotta catch up to you. This guy, unbelievable. See, guys, Thule doesn't know because Thule doesn't have social media, so that's why he doesn't really know.
Casa. He doesn't know Casa either.
He has no idea who any of them are. I have ordered from Wang in the post. I had issue. He made it right. No complaints.
Oh, there you go.
Oh man, I just sneezed. Bob says if you're pre-ordering with Willie Wang for something that won't come out for 2 years time, you may have mental limitations.
Good setup, bro. I was reading that. Damn.
Yeah, no, that's what I told you guys last time. I don't mind with the Jeremy Costa thing, right? I don't mind the paying half of it, right, for as a deposit. The problem is within a year, so much can happen, right? And this is an example of something like that. Somebody, I forget who it was. Somebody had asked me, hey, I'm selling my pre-order for whatever figure. I forget what figure it was. And I was like, oh, it was a figure that I needed, right? It was a figure that hadn't come out. And it was a rare figure. It was one of those limited figures. Or maybe I wanted a second one. I don't remember what it was. But I said, yeah. I was like, hell yeah. I said, I'll take it. And they were like, oh, can you pay me now? And, the figure had just come out. It was about to come out maybe like 6 to 8 months later, if that. So I said, I don't mind. It's not about not trusting you with the figure, but God forbid you die. What happens to my money? That it's real. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know.
Right.
So that's the fear of waiting, for, paying and then waiting a year and a half. Remember, things get delayed. So that's what's scary, right? It's not, my issue with that person specifically, right? I know them. So I don't have a problem paying them up front. That's not the problem. The problem is, again, God forbid he dies. Now what? Which you don't know what's going to happen within a year. And he can move. Yeah. He could get sick. He can break his arm so he can't type back. You don't know. Anything can happen. And that's what you guys need to understand and think about when you buy these things overseas. That's it. Big Doe, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. I should have 34 likes in here right now. If I do, thanks, everybody. If I don't, I take it back. Let's see. All right, I think we're going to get, I love Wang, don't be mean. No, nobody's being mean. I literally not at all. Not at all. Like I said, I don't know him. He's been around for years, right? And you don't stick around in this community for years if you're a scumbag, right? So that's why I said I will never say anything bad because I don't know him. I've never heard of him doing anything bad about anything to anyone, right? Besides, obviously, now that everybody got scared because he was leaving, or he left or whatever. But we don't talk, we don't make fun of people. We don't talk bad about people unless, the only person that sticks around, that has stuck around after scamming people has been Justin. And if you pay attention, he has started an entire marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay. An entire marketplace. And people are buying. We're going to get into that too. We're going to get into that. Now he's got risers. Wait till you see. remember what happened with those two kids, right? That were a scam. Wait for the risers. Wait for the risers because I got proof.
Oh, what are they called? Rudy Rises?
Rudy Rises.
Rudy Rises. Oh man, yeah. He's the only one. He's the only one who's been able to scam or join the scam with the community and still get support to sell merch, to sell product. What? And you're gonna tell me that people aren't stupid in this community? How can anybody, just out of principle, support that person after what happened in the community to a lot of people because of him?
Speaking of which,
Crazy.
Is Toy Wonderland still around? I haven't even checked.
No, I haven't heard
anything.
Yeah,
Let me see. Toy Wonderland, right?
Rudy decided to take your advice to Harfab. Less is more. That is true. That is very true. I'm starting to see it now. He's like, you know what?
You're right. I got to slow down.
He's like the bigger channels were right. The Memalorian, welcome, my friend. Inner is in damage control mode after someone leaked in-hand photos of their 112 line.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I can tell you this. I could tell you this. Okay. Number one, I don't think that is true, that they're upset, and I'm going to tell you why. Number one, the pictures look incredible. Everything 112, and for those who watch me all the time will remember this. When they teased, or they were at some show, and they were showing, I think it was the Vegas show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they had it
in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
They had the entire lineup of what they were going to make in 112, and it looked incredible. And what did I say? I said they should stop doing 1.6 because they suck at it and stick to 112. They will dominate the entire market with their 112 stuff because it looks incredible. Now, that's just prototype. What is it going to look like in hand? That's another conversation. But it did look great. The only reason why anybody would get upset about that is if they all look like crap, right? And now the community is making fun or worried about getting into this 112 line because it looks like crap. So I can tell you it can't be real because the figures look great. There's nothing to be upset about. There's nothing to be upset about. So it's making it, again, to me, I could be completely wrong, but it's making it seem like, again, to create hype around that line, the Morphing line, which is, the 112 stuff that they're doing. Let's get fast at 10K. Yes, guys, I'm like 800 subs, 800 and change subs from 10K. Rudy, I'm waiting for you. Okay, whenever you come back, we'll.
dude, I'm way behind. I'm way behind.
Yeah, it's gonna be me, you, and TK with our plaques when we stream. Okay?
At 9:12.
Every week is spring break if you say it. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. Let's see. We got Albert. Look at this guy. Albert left already.
Hello.
Yep, Daredevil was on.
Yeah, he came and went. It's all right. We could watch it after. I was gonna have what do you call it? Watch parties after, but I'm gonna do that with Andor instead. I heard the World Cup toilet 50. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Oh,
No, it's gonna be crazy.
It's expensive. It's expensive.
Yep. Do you want William M. Wang's story with me? What do you mean? Do you want? Oh yeah, tell us. Tell us what happened. Who wants some deep wang? Who wants some deep wang? This guy, Big Red, my friend, welcome.
Hello.
The only wang I know is the only one below the waist.
Unbelievable.
No respect. Barry, my friend, welcome. You came back. Fab, finally. What do you mean I came back? I've been here. You mean Rudy and Nefty, not me. I'm here every week, like clockwork. Albert, I'm here, you peasant. Because I know he leaves right away. The popular one to scale collectors are starting to notice in our fig. And if the price isn't right, that's another thing. That's another problem. Not only the final product, but the way they price their stuff. And if we are going by the way that they price their 1/6, they're gonna have a problem. Because
what are the prices of 112? What's the
$100?
$100. It's about $100. Yeah, for
they stay 100. They're good.
Yeah,
right.
Like
they
if you
stay
do
around
what
there.
is it? Fig arts or whatever that is.
Mesco.
They're on the
Mesco.
100. Yeah, Mesco in the $100 range.
All right, guys. So let's get started. So we're gonna get started with obviously the first release, and then we'll get into everything else. So, like we mentioned, not everybody here is getting into this line. Well, only Rudy, because it looks like Nefty is. So how do you guys, let's go with you, Nefty, since you're getting it. How do you feel about the figure as a final product? How do you like the figure? How do you like the detail of the figure? And how do you like the head sculpt?
This whole line is amazing, because what I find that I have other characters, other lines that have animation in it. Maybe the sideshow, I would say too. The animation, they look so unique.
Yes.
You know, the blocky face, the slankiness, and from Miles Morales to Gwen, now to this, to 2099. So I have I have some types of military figure. They look like animated, and they're not supposed to be animated. And it looks kind of dull. But these bad boys that are animated figures, they have a uniqueness to it, and I love it. And the thing about lines too is sometimes if I'm going to get into a particular line, I got to say, how big is this line going to be? And I find this line to be very conservative. Because it could have gone.
Think about that? Do you think about that when you buy something for the first time?
Well, absolutely, because sometimes I can find a figure, and let's take for example the James Bond line, because it was mentioned earlier. Right. That's a figure that you're gonna have to say to yourself, kind of, I believe, kind of like what I did with my sideshow Clint Eastwood. The Clint Eastwood line is a Clint Eastwood figure for my particular movie. That's it. Move on to the next figure of Clint Eastwood. So I'm suspecting James Bond is going to be like that. James Bond version one figure, no bad guys. Move on to the next James Bond from another movie and move on. So certain figures, certain lines, I have to analyze it like that. Is this a line that's going to go deep, or do I accept that it's a one-line figure and keep it moving? And sometimes I like that, because it gives me pause too. You understand? Because we know that Marvel's going to blow up eventually. Again, kind of like what we saw with the Endgame and this, that, because we know what's coming down the pipe. So it's not that, I want a Marvel figure. It's like, how big is that line? We've heard collectors sometimes say they don't go into a particular figure because they think it's going to be a one-off shoot and that's it. But it also depends, because in my Clint Eastwood line, I like all those particular single figures of Clint Eastwood, and I can justify that. But I would be on the side that it's a one-off figure. They're not gonna go any forward with any other line. Boom. Look, I have the Hellboy. I love that. That's a unique figure in my mind, and it's definitely a line that they had nothing else with that Hellboy movie, and I went for it. So this one, getting back to this one, it's beautiful all around. It's artistic. It's gonna call attention. It matches the other figures from this line that are unique. So it's a definitely win-win. I know that this line had a lot of issues in the beginning. People were kind of off on it. It's cartoonish, or even that type of cartoon depiction. People were kind of not really into it, because it's different.
The one thing I love about these figures, like you said, they look very artistic. They look like a painting. They look like a drawing.
Yeah.
Right? They don't look like your standard toy. You know what I mean? There's something, even though it looks animated, there's something very real about that animation, which is crazy. Exactly how you mentioned those sharp like edges on the faces. Very, very different, but very, very, very good looking. Look at that. Look at those sharp edges. He's supposed to be what? Lenny Kravitz?
He's from London. Absolutely.
Now, Rudy, why would you not get into this line? What is it about something like this? Was it the movie? Is it not appealing to you? Is it the body you think it's gonna break when you touch it?
No, honestly, like, look, I came close because I love the movie. I thought the movie was easily one of the best Spider-Man, stories that we've gotten on the big screen, right? It was more, if you get like even just this figure, right? You can't get this by itself.
No.
At least for me. Like, you would have to get the other figures, because this standing in with your MCU Iron Man figures, right? Or even the other typical Spider-Man figures, it's not, to me, it wouldn't fit in.
Right.
So for me, that's what the animated stuff, like why I didn't get Captain Carter from What If, right? I wanted to keep it to the realistic looking figures, because I've gotten some animated stuff. I ordered those what was it, the Vi and the Jinx. I've ordered those figures, but just from a Marvel perspective, I was like, I can't. And to Nefty's point about thinking about all the figures, right? We've got Spider-Punk, you had Spider-Man 2099, Miles Morales, Miles G. Morales, right? But then so that's 4 figures right there that I'd want to have. But then you've got what you guys were talking about on Saturday. You've got Thunderbolts coming out. You've got Fantastic Four. You've got James Bond. You've got Daredevil, right? It's going to be insanity. So at some point, I'm not going to want to pass on those.
Right, but now question. Besides, obviously, what you mentioned, right? So obviously, it's the animated, mostly that turns you up, but it's something that, because it doesn't belong with the movie stuff, that's why you're really not into it. But is it the only reason that you collect, I guess mostly, right, most lines? Is it because it's movie stuff only?
No, movie and TV stuff. Like, with this particular line, I collect a lot of different things, but with this Marvel line, it's more just I have so much Marvel that these couple of figures would just stand a little apart, right? Gotcha. It's like look at what DC's doing. Just to go on a little sidebar, like a lot of the DC comics, like that Dark Knight Batman that just came out, right, for pre-order, very much artistic looking, looks like it was right from the page. Right. For me, that was an easy pass because it didn't fit in. Where did Hot Toys get me with what they're doing with the comic line now for Marvel, right? That Iron Patriot, that Doctor Doom, because they're going the more realistic route, so it's definitely fitting in. So, gotcha. So that's where the line got drawn. It's not that they're not great figures, because they're beautiful, right? To what Nefty said, you look at this, right? The sculpt itself with the hair, right? Like, there's just something really, it's unique. It's going to stand out. It looks great.
The rolling eyes too.
Yeah. The guitar.
And I want to add, I know it got a lot of criticism. I want to open up the can of worm, but I love my Clone Wars sideshow animation figures. I know those figures per se, the figures may be horrible, but what they depict, the
animated Obi-Wan and Anakin, right?
Anakin, Yoda, Cad Bane, all that. Yeah. I know it's not popular because I believe it's going to die with Cad Bane. They haven't announced anything else. But
did you get Young Ahsoka too? Did you get or no?
I have Young Ahsoka, but that's a Hot Toys.
Yeah, no, there's a sideshow one too.
Sideshow too.
Oh yeah, I have it. I have her as well.
Yeah. You guys remember that when it was a problem to collect Young Ahsoka? I don't remember who started that. It was the weirdest time to be a Hot Toys collector. Can you imagine somebody coming out of left field talking about you shouldn't be collecting Young Ahsoka because it's what? The only person. If
you're looking at your figures like that.
Thank you. That's it. That's all I was gonna say.
Wow.
If you're looking at toys
like that, there's a problem.
If you're looking at toys Okay, it doesn't matter whether they're women, whether they're children, whether they're teens. It's a toy. Okay, and you're in a hobby of toys that when you buy them, what was the age? Something like 17 and up or something, or
Right.
14 and up or whatever it is. So it's already not for kids. Okay. So that mentality exposes. I wish I knew who it was. I wish I knew who this person was. And so that exposes what they're thinking about, how they look at things. That's creepy. And I remember that became a huge topic too over a toy. What? That is crazy. Crazy. Oh, here we got some from Moose. Let's see what he says. Fabs, I pre-order in July 2 Deadpools on my website. I received first batch of figs quickly. I opened one of the Deadpool's, ankle broken in the end. Received the full. Oh, I got you. Okay, yeah. So that's it. There's no problem. Yeah, no, that's a problem. And it seems like he didn't give you the runaround. He didn't.
Yeah,
give
he
you
resolved it. So that's what you want from
correct.
a seller like that.
Correct. That's exactly what. And that's what I said. I don't know William Wang. I can't say anything bad about William Wang. I've never dealt with William Wang. If I did, I don't remember. Maybe I messaged him years ago. I have no idea. But which is a possibility. But I don't. There's nothing for me to say because I don't know anything. I found out, and I told you guys Saturday that I had just found out about that, and it had been going on for like a month. So I didn't even know what was going on. Yes, guys, hit that like button if you haven't yet. There's 31 of you guys need to please hit that like button. It says Mr. Scrunchy started that shit about collect. Oh, I don't even know what that is. What the hell is a Mr. Scrunchy? I don't know what that means. Rachel Zegler says weird. It's stupid. Oh my god. That's not collecting young character argument makes no sense. Again, the weirdest thing I've ever heard about a toy. Weirdest thing I've ever heard. So now let's go to you, Nefty. 1 to 10 on this figure.
I love this figure, so I'm gonna give it a 9.
And now, how are you gonna display it? Mask with the spikes or head sculpt?
I'm shooting myself for not getting two of these bad boys, and because
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because that mask is gorgeous. Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. When I started seeing the video this morning, I was like, damn. I'm actually on the download trying to see if I can find it reasonable because it's prices are
because another thing about this line, guys, it's very expensive. Every figure is over $300, right? And that sucks to begin with,
right?
But it's a good thing that there's only 4, right? So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But it's very expensive, man. Very, very expensive.
And more to come because there's another movie coming out.
Right. There's a third movie coming out. Yep.
Last one.
Oh, that's been delayed for a while, right?
I wish I had someone to Willie my Wang.
I think they delayed it because they were doing
Oh, look, there we go. So it says William Wang is good. I've been buying for. There you go. So again, there's no way that you can stick around in this community.
Yeah.
Doing scumbag things to people without people finding out, right? And your name clearly, William Wang's name is not dirty whatsoever.
I think that's what people got shocked when this happened, right? That he went radio silent because he's been such a dependable, person in the community. So, I'm glad he came back. I'm glad it was just like, guy needed a break, like everybody, right? Sometimes you need a little,
exactly. Yeah, and you don't just want, especially good people like that in the community that people could count on, because a lot of people, don't like to go to Sideshow because they get killed with, extra money that they got to pay, whether it's taxes, whether it's, shipping, whatever the reason is. So that's where they go out of their way to look for resellers, which makes it easier for them to collect. So that's why it's never good to see them go. It's never good to put them down, to want them to fail, because they do help the community. You know what I mean? If they weren't helpful, they wouldn't be around, because everybody would just go to the websites, Sideshow, Pop Culture, this one, that one, everywhere where they go. So that's why they're very important in the community. Because
is anyone that's buying in the chat or of you guys buying from overseas? Is tariffs any relevance to the prices recently? Because I know I have a package coming from Pop Collectible, And
Yeah, but remember, wasn't it like over 400 or something? Wasn't that the issue?
oh well,
Yeah, but that's what's happening, right? With tariffs,
Yeah.
one of the things is that's going away. So even if you get a $200 product, you're supposed to pay some kind of percentage on that.
Right.
oh okay.
Who says Griffin wasn't immediate? There we go. Here's the issue. At first, he wanted me to fix the broken ankles myself by heat or tools I didn't have. I wasn't capable of doing that. And what should I? No, that is true. That is true.
Yeah,
I would never. First of all, let's put it this way: if this figure was purchased from Sideshow and it came broken, there is no, hey, sir, could you fix it yourself? That's unacceptable right there. So if I don't accept that from Sideshow, I don't accept that from anybody else.
Right.
Okay. If you're going to take my money just like Sideshow, you better cover me just like Sideshow. Okay. Because even though, right, we are going to these resellers that we have no pretty much protection from, right? It's still a business, right? They're still making money off of you, right? So you should expect something out of it, right? Not just, oh, I got the figure. Woo, thank God. No, if something comes from the package that you sent me, right? Something comes wrong with it. I expect you to take care of it. I am not fixing anything, and I have always fixed my own stuff. Obviously, if I can. A broken ankle is not something you're gonna fix, especially like you said. You need tools that you don't have. What?
Right.
Yeah.
I would never. I would be like, give me my replacement or give my money back. So I understand why William Wang would say that, obviously, to again avoid the headache for himself, right? Avoid the hassle for himself. Right now he's got to either figure out, I got to get him an ankle peg, or I got to get him a brand new figure. He's got to send me the figure back, most likely, which is, again, it's just a headache. So that's what he was trying to avoid, which is, again, understandable. Doesn't mean that he's a scumbag for saying that. Doesn't mean that he's doing anything bad, right? He's making you, he's offering you an option. That's up to you to decide to take it or not. But he's going to offer you something. Obviously, you didn't take it, so he did what he had to do, which is there's no other way. Give my money back or give me a new figure. That's it. And that's why Sideshow does what they do. Either, all right, we don't have any more refunds. You could keep it for a percentage off, or, send it back. We'll give you a refund, or it is what it is. Right. So that's the thing with that. It's not okay. And even if you had the tools, even if you had all the tools, and he said, hey, can you fix it? Absolutely not. I want my product brand new. Why would I want to pay, retail for a price, or over retail for a piece that came broken? So it's not even 100% perfect.
Especially something new, like
Yeah,
that. Especially
exactly.
something like that.
Exactly.
Like a major break.
Why would I be okay fixing that? Never.
No.
So that's why it's a problem. But the fact that he covered you with the refund, that's all that matters. Caleb, my friend, welcome. Welcome. Happy Tuesday, my friend. So, Rudy, 1 to 10, and how would you display it if you were a collector?
Not. Oh, it's a little thing. I'd give this one a 9. 9. It's a great looking figure. It's funny. I think I would do the unmasked sculpt with the hair. That I mean, they both look cool, but that one just when are you gonna get a sculpt like that? You know.
So that's a great point. So this is how I'm going to display mine. The reason being, even though I love the mask too, I have the original from the Spider-Man video game that I posted today on my social media. So I don't need the spike look anymore because I already have it already. So this is going to be my look. I can't wait for this figure. It's such a sexy figure. It's a tall ass figure too. It looks so nice. So nice. Look at that.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. So now, more action, guys. More action. So we're going to get into the most exciting parts first, and then we're going to get into the borings. So we're going to go into something that had a lot of people talking, and because you guys haven't been here in a while, did you guys talk on Red Hulk? No, right?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, so we're starting from there. All right, so guys, it's 45. If you guys in it, please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. So let's go with you, Nefty. So did you see the movie, yes or no?
No, I haven't seen it. No.
All right, you haven't seen the movie. All right, so you see the announcement for this figure. What are your thoughts?
I mean, it looks good. I can see Harrison Ford's face because obviously I know it's going to be Harrison Ford. I have the Avengers Hulk, so I definitely am going to add this to this collection to my collection because I don't have a Red Hulk, and it's a unique figure, but I know nothing about the movie, you know. But looks good. Looks good.
Brad Garlic, I didn't see
Brad!
you. Stop with the already. You just walking and already lying. Why do you have to lie? Why do you always have to lie, Bradley? Why do you always have to lie?
Hello.
And Fabs,
Don't ever disrespect me.
What'd you say?
there's a height difference, right? Because I remember in the promo pics they were showing that there's a height difference between this and the original Hulk.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that much, right?
It's not so much no, it's not a height difference. It's a size difference.
Size different.
Yeah, so the height is the same, but as you can see, but the like the waist is a little bit slimmer. The arms, look at the hands, how much smaller they are. Look at the forearms, how much smaller they are. Look at the shoulders, how much more. So it's a size difference, not a height difference. You know,
Right.
Now, Rudy, did you see the movie yet?
I did actually.
You did.
I did.
How many?
Yeah.
How many times?
Twice.
Thank you. Okay, so did I, because I try to like it, because I watched it the first time. I was like, all right, this was not good at all. And then
Get out of here.
No, wait. And then I watched it the second time because I really want to like it.
Right.
And I fell asleep. So now you see this, right? You see the announcement. What
Right.
do you
So let's start with, I actually saw the movie and I liked it.
Mhm.
I did like it. I was surprised. And look, since just to spoil it, because I think it's relevant to this, I was surprised at how much more of a sequel it is to The Incredible Hulk, the second movie in the MCU, than it was to anything else.
Right.
Right. That's what was surprising to me. I didn't expect them to take that route. Look, I like this. I like the transformation scene where
Yes.
where he's transforming into Red Hulk.
Yep.
Because just like in the comics, it's fire.
Yep.
Right. You could see the flame effects. Like, it's very different from the way Bruce Banner
Right.
transforms. I thought his action scenes were great.
The action scenes were good.
I just wish, and look, I'm glad, spoilers, they don't kill him off, but I'm glad he's still around, because I think I wanted more of Red Hulk.
Right.
He was in it for too little, and that was my only other complaint. The action scenes with Falcon were actually pretty decent. I just don't think they gave him enough.
Right.
Like when he's in
the
suit,
action,
like,
I could tell the action scenes were great. Every action scene was great. That was it.
Like, and look, I know a lot of people complain, and I don't disagree that, Sam
it could have
Wilson,
been better. It could have been way better.
But that's Sam Wilson's human, right? So how is he going to stand up? And I know they
That
had
is
the
true.
Wakandan effects on the wings, but the action scene where he's kind of stabbing Hulk with the wings and everything, that was awesome.
Right.
I just wish there was more of that.
Right.
So for me, though, this was a day one pre-order. This was
question for you. Now, what do you think is going to happen with the wings? Are we going to get Wakandan glow for these new wings, or are we going to get the exact same wings?
No, I think they're going to do the same wings, because I think the movie was not as big. It's like, what, topping out at 450, 500 million?
Yeah.
Which, listen, that's another discussion too, because I don't think that the movie, yes, for Marvel, it's kind of not a strong suit, but I don't think movies in general are doing great right now, period. Like,
Right.
nothing is making money. So, I think it's a new kind of time in terms of movies, but I don't think Hot Toys is going to go that much into modifying the wings. It would have been cool to give us that Wakandan effect.
Correct.
Right. I thought it would have been cool to do like an effect piece where you've got some blood on the wings with
that would have been nice. Right. Because it's not like we're not getting blood. Wolverine's coming with blood. We're getting figures with blood already. So that would be great too. Now, question: the main issue with the figure, right? Everybody, not everybody. The complainers are complaining, right? The ones that want the bull sack, the bull sweat version, right? The movie accurate, seamless version. Nefty.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the fact that the body is not seamless? This is obviously, the same style of body they used for the original Hulk, the second Hulk, Age of Ultron Hulk. Do you care for the seamless look? Would you have wanted it to have the seamless arms? And do you think that it is necessary to have that?
No, I don't care for the seamless. I mean, for this big of a figure, you mean a seamless body this big?
Yeah.
Right, like get rid of this, like these drawings.
I'll take it like that because there's limited.
I'll take it like that.
Look, for the little that this articulates to begin with, you put a silicone body on this bad boy. Yeah, I'm keeping it like this, man.
Exactly. That's it. Exactly.
Plus, is there anything that big with a silicone body? I mean.
Well, so far from Hot Toys, it's She-Hulk body.
She-Hulk.
Yeah,
That's the biggest body.
Yeah, because even the Venom figures and the Carnage figures all
That's
have
not
exposed
silicone.
joints.
That's not
and
silicone.
they're rubber, right?
Yeah,
but
that's
the
not
joints
silicone.
too. The shoulders aren't. I don't think are they.
No, it's not seamless. It's not seamless.
It's not seamless at all, right?
No,
yeah.
No, it's not.
Look with the horrors that come or the cautionary hazards that you got to be careful with silicone and how it can deteriorate if it's not the right type of silicone. You got to get what is it, the medical grade or whatever.
Right.
That's a whole science into that. Keep it simple like this, you know.
Right.
And
Well,
plus, if you go silicone, we got to jack up the price.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? And on a figure of this size,
yeah.
Can you imagine the price tag?
Wait, you know?
No way.
Yeah, nah. I'll keep it this way. Take it this way.
Rudy, what about you? What do you think of the seamless look? Would you have wanted it seamless, or do you like it like this?
I'm good with what they're giving. I have all the other Hulks that are the same.
Right.
Look, would it have been cool to have it seamless? Sure, but I'm not going to pay that much money, money for that.
That was my next question. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, but this is going to look great, right? I can guarantee you put this in your display, people are going to be like, "Wow, this looks awesome." Especially that sculpt with the hair.
Correct.
It looks incredible. I think it's gonna be fine the way it is, right? Yes, seamless would have been an extra level, but I don't think it's worth the extra money for me personally.
How much do you think they would have charged you for a full seamless body?
How much is this going for? Right, it's like 380 or
3 something, yeah.
380. I think it would have been what 500, 5 and change,
right? Yeah, 5
right.
and change. Nefty, what about you? How much do you think they would have charged for a seamless body of this size?
I'll go from 475 to 5. But then, can you imagine the headache that when you put out a product like that, a silicone, you got to be ready with the backlash if there's any silicone body issue.
Correct.
It's a logistic nightmare. I mean, I know that the high-end Queen Studios, they deal with medical grade with those realistic figures. I get you. But,
wait, is this confirmed?
DeLorean price is 99. Great job. No way.
No
way. SJ,
I'm saying that.
Wait, there's no way. There is no way.
Cheaper than the Ecto 1 because
no way.
Of course.
That's a small car.
That's what I said. That's what exactly. They can't be.
So when people are coming up with these prices, it says it can't be more than an Ecto 1. Even with the bells and whistles, the little lights, that's just electronics.
Correct. That's exactly what I said. It's all cheap stuff. It's fancy, but it's all cheap stuff. And so that's why and I said exactly what Nefty just said. There is no way that small DeLorean is going to be around the same price or anywhere near an Ecto 1. Impossible. There's no way.
Well, and I told you my thought, the only thing with all the technology they were showing with that was if it had kind of an auto convert hover mode where you didn't have to manually do it. I said, if they do that, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be really expensive.
Well, that $9.99 is a perfect price. I tell you that.
If that's the price,
right? If that's the price, 100%. That is perfect.
Where'd you see it?
Yeah, SJC.
Where'd you see that?
Yeah, check. Actually, I have Blitz way up right now.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
I don't see anything on Blitzway.
Oh, I went to the wrong one.
You went to Jazz Inc. Nefty.
He did.
I put an X instead of CZ.
I guarantee you, Yost is probably crying right now. He's like, no.
Yo, do it with that cappuccino on me. Do it.
Yeah, this is. Where'd it go? I can't find it. It disappeared.
By the way,
disappeared.
Mondo Shredder. Wow, this looks nice.
Yost right now.
Leave my man Joseph alone, bro.
Just like Nefty when he found out about tariffs. No.
Yeah, no, it's not on their website at all. So I guess we'll find out later. All right. So now, last but not least, we're gonna get into the head sculpt. So just like the Age of Ultron Hulk, right? This is the second time we get a second head sculpt for a Hulk. We never did for the original one. Which one, Nefty, do you like better? Which head sculpt do you like better? The top or the bottom?
I'll go with the bottom. I mean, you know what? I like the top because I guess my current Hulk has something similar to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So I would want to switch it up. So I'll go with the top. I like both head sculpt, but if I had to choose one to display, I'd probably go different from what I have my current Hulk.
Right. No, the hair, man. The hair is what
The hair is killer.
Yeah, I hope he's around, man, for other Red Hulk movies. Because then we start getting the whole mess. Oh, another actor's gonna do the Red Hulk now. Now you get another Hulk. You know,
hopefully not, man. Hopefully not.
Yeah, that's true. But he's old as hell, so you know what I mean. So it's a possibility. Yeah, that's the problem. He's like almost what? He's like almost 80 or something.
105.
Yeah,
108.
Rudy, which one you like?
They're both awesome. They're both awesome sculpts, but I like the bottom one actually, the one where he's yelling. I mean,
the action one.
The action one just looks great,
Yeah.
and it looks like Harrison Ford, right? That's the thing. Like they both do, but the bottom one definitely looks like him.
And the eyes, look at the red in the eyes. How badass is that?
Yo, that was.
Remember they were glowing in the movie when he was.
I'm telling you, that was the only disappointment I had. Was I wish he'd been in the movie more as Red Hulk. Yeah. Like I get it from a story perspective why it got to that point, but that's the thing. He was great, right? Because that's the kind of Hulk we want to see, right? Everybody's complaining about Smart Hulk now and how Bruce Banner's not crazy, and we got to see like raging, like angry Hulk, a version right now. So,
do you think they'll ever make a Ross figure or even a third party?
I think a third party.
It's Harrison Ford's face,
See, the fact that nobody has yet says a lot. I thought Hot Tools was going to make that double pack with him as a general and then as a president. That would have been a perfect double pack. I doubt it with how the movie did. I don't think they're going, much deeper in the line at all. They got, the two main characters, which is, Captain America and Red Hulk. Who else do you need from there? You know what I mean? Nobody else. Really.
I'll tell you, if third party does anybody, it'll be
Falcon.
Maybe Falcon, or it'll be because third party. You got to imagine third party does cheap figures. Right. It'll be the villain.
Sidewinder.
No. Well, yeah, maybe Sidewinder, but the guy with the brain.
Big Brain. Yeah, what's his name? Mr. Green.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Or whatever, Mr. Blue or whatever the hell his name is.
But you went over this, and you too, Rudy. You probably went over this. This is my first time getting what is it called? LM Toys for the Drake.
Lim Toys. Yeah. Lim Toys is awesome.
Wow, guys. Wow, what a figure. I got mine today, but what is it, Lim Toys? I'm definitely going to be watching.
Lim Toys, yeah.
What, the Nathan Drake? That?
Yeah, man, that Nathan Drake, man. Wow.
No, that figure, you know what makes that figure? That body. That body makes that figure look really
man, and the weathering and everything about it. Even
they did a good job. The leader, yes. I could see a third-party company doing the leader, and I could see a third-party company doing Ross with the jacket when he's on the ship fighting the Japanese fighters. I could see that.
Oh, so it must be true. Look at that Instagram.
On Instagram, jeez.
Let's see.
I'm ordering online right now. Let's go.
Oh yeah, $9.99. Thank you, my friend. Oh my God!
Is it really?
Blitzwayusa.com. Yep. $9.99. Does it sell what?
Is it showing any
show
features?
Pictures? Yeah.
Yeah. It's got pictures. Let me pull it up. Yeah. Oh my God! Thank you. Look at that. Oh
wow.
This is incredible. Jones, let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yo, listen, Yost is having a bad year.
Oh no. We're having a good year. Think about it.
He's having a bad year. He just lost Mr. Freeze.
No. He hadn't committed yet. I mean, hopefully he had to put money down. It's different if I got the mold up and you pop out with it. I'm like, right? No.
$9.99.
Look at
Oh
that.
man,
Look
that's a
at that.
great
$9.99.
cost.
That is so.
Bliss
What did
Wayne
I
doing?
tell you guys?
Wait,
What did I tell you guys?
Wait a minute. What is Bliss Wayne doing? You're telling me Jones puts his figure and everybody's bitching, I want to see more of it, and he puts the price, everybody has a problem. They ain't showing me a poster, and they're not giving me details. The doors open up to the light. Oh, where's that argument, Fab? Oh,
Oh, you just got
there it is. That's what I want to see, bro. That's what I want to see. Come on, Fab. You know I got it.
You know what? That's the thing. The Blitzway is actually showing you a prototype.
Show me.
Not just a render.
Wow, man, look at that.
$9.99. Jesus.
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
So as you can see, so let's see. Well, the one thing I want to see is the what do you call it? The vehicle actually floating, which they're not really showing. Okay, so here it is. Look how beautiful that looks inside.
You can lights up and everything in there.
Everything. Yeah. They have like every single light up. Look how beautiful that is. And what did I tell you guys? They have to price it perfectly because Hot Toys took everybody's money for it already. So they can't give you anything $1,200, $1,400. It doesn't make sense, right? And you could say this is diecast, whatever you want to say. It doesn't make sense. So it had to be priced exactly where it is, $9.99. You can't get any better price than that. Let's see. Go back here. So here.
Oh,
here
there it is. There it is.
Look at the lights on the bumper.
Look at the lights. Oh yeah, look at the whole thing lights up purple. Oh my god.
Now
look at the light up functions under the door too.
Wow.
Oh my god. I'm getting it.
Everybody's gonna ask, how is the mechanism gonna work? Because
I'm getting it. That's all you need to know. I'm getting it. I am getting this thing. Look at this thing. That is beautiful.
You see, you go back one picture.
Look at that.
Yeah, all of that is lighting up too.
Yep, right. Everything lights up. But I think Hot Toys too, though.
Hot Toys did too, yeah.
Yeah, Hot Toys too.
Then it's the first and it didn't light up there.
Hot Toys has this. Hot Toys has their power button right here, which is they have a button here too.
I don't think Hot Toys has the pistons though, right? For
this year, no.
Right, so that's nice.
Yeah, this is new.
And then the clip on the wheel too, right?
Hold on. Let's see.
See if in the description it talks about
this here. Yeah, the wheel is just flat in there. What would you say, Nifty?
Check if there's a description that it gives a detail of its USB light.
Let me see. No, they don't at all.
Die-cast metal, real leather.
Real leather.
I told you guys. I told you real leather. They're not going to show you a picture of a chair that's going to be some bullshit material just so it could look good. No, they were showing you that it was different than Hot Toys. They were showing, what did I say? Most likely leather. Boom. 100% real leather. They have to step it up with their vehicle. They can't give you a half-ass vehicle because, again, Hot Toys would have been better if they were trying to stay basic with their vehicle. So they have to step it up to take people's money. And I'm telling you right now, I will get this vehicle 100%.
Can you because it talks about a base. Can you show the wheels?
Over here.
Here we go.
Product details, materials, PVC, ABS, die-cast metal, real leather, magnet, LED, base and accessories, ABS, magnet, metal, fabric, PVC, LED, package, color box, and styrofoam. Then we got product specifications, highly detailed likeness of Time Machine from the original movie Back to the Future Part 2, usage of PVC material to resemble the actual tires, going doors and windows operated by magnetic sensor module, built-in motor with LED.
Oh, look at that. The wheels activated when placed on a magnetic sensor. Embedded base, built-in motor.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, no. Wheels. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
I am getting this vehicle.
It has sound.
I told you. Yeah, it's got sound. That's why when you watch the clips on Instagram, you hear all the sounds. That's real sound from the vehicle. Steering wheel linked to front wheels, movable handbrake, movable gear stick, movable sun visor. Everything's movable. Realistic interior, exterior LED wiring details, brake pedal, Linked
Oh my!
LED
Wait, so
brake
that means you can literally hit on the brake and turn on the brake lights. That's
Look at that
insane.
promo special. Hoverboard, sensor compatible magnetic module, titanium license plate attachable to the vehicle, out of time license plate. So you get these with, I guess, a
Wait,
pre-order.
and look what else you're getting. You're getting the beer can Biff's cane. Wow.
Content.
Go down to the bottom with the batteries.
Power. This is the power. Yeah, the 8 EA, 6 LR61 times 8 EA.
But look at what it says afterwards. When
base.
using the base with a constant power supply instead of batteries, so you can just
see
have
that?
it
You got a USB.
USB.
You got a USB. What?
That's what I wanted to see.
Wow.
They went all out on this vehicle.
Yes.
And what did I tell you guys? You will not be able to get a better vehicle than Blitzway. I told you guys this weeks ago. Here we are.
Yo, who gave us the heads up? Give him a shout out again.
You're welcome. Wait, what?
No, who told us? Who told us in the chat?
Oh, SJC. I said thank you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. This is awesome.
No.
Wait, those are just the video clips. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the video clips.
So what are we looking at here in the States? Because let's say Big Bad Toys, because that's what I'm going to go through with something like this overseas. Because
so this is like, I guess, all the clips put together. No, this is
it's just the two.
Oh, it's just one. Yeah, just the two.
Go up. Do they have anything else on it? Like, because I'm gonna be curious. Because supposedly it drops on the 20th, right? That's when it was supposed to drop.
Yeah.
The actual pre-order. So I'm guessing they're gonna showcase all these features then.
Right. So premium UMS, Back to the Future. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about a date. Oh, you can't even click on it yet.
Oh,
Not yet.
Oh, wait.
It's coming soon.
Let me see how many you could order. No, let me see how many you could order.
Get out of here, fast.
No. This is how you kind of gauge how many you could order. This is how Mike gauges how many you could order, how much stock any location has. See, then you get infinite.
See, there it is. Pre-order starts on March 20th at 6 p.m. So 9 p.m. our time.
Wow. This is going to be insane.
So what's the story with us that own this same vehicle from Hot Toys? Now, what do we do now? One hover mode, non-hover mode, or well, you can't say.
It's going to be two completely different worlds of hover mode. Because remember that this one comes with that base that slants the vehicle, right? The Hot Toys one. This one's supposed to be floating on its own.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be. That's what I'm saying.
This is gonna be.
I'm happy with the price though, because when I was seeing other in social media, they were scaring me, and I was like, how can this be more than an Ecto 1? Because it's a small car.
Correct. Yeah. No. That's what I said. It was impossible.
This is awesome.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
And
obviously,
does the tires say Goodyear on it?
No, they don't. Because they got to pay for that license.
Oh, click on shipping details just to see if there's anything else there.
Oh, yeah.
No. Quarter 4, 2025.
Wow. Wait. That's kind of soon.
Yeah,
that is kind of soon.
That's October, November.
Well,
December.
no, I can guarantee you right now, this is getting pushed back to 2026 first quarter. Guaranteed. Notice, production details might be subject to change without any prior notice. Prototype shown. Final products may be slightly different. Description. Getting back to the automatic.
Oh, look right there.
Yeah. So we got with 8 key features. Blitzway invites fans to relive the excitement of Back to the Future 2, capturing the nostalgia and wonder of the time machines as if it had traveled 40 years to arrive before you today. So number 1, automatic doors. Using the included magnet, activate the magnetic sensors within the door handle, enabling the time machine's iconic gold wing doors to open and close automatically. What the hell's happening right now? This is the most. I told you guys. This had to be this. Yeah. There was no way they could half-ass this product. Nope. Period. And why did I say to you, this is going to be the best vehicle made at this scale by Blitzway. And here we are.
God.
And the reason why I could tell you this is owning this Afterlife Ecto 1, this thing is a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't they do that to the DeLorean also? I'm telling you, this thing is insane. Engine startup sound, turn signal sound, and LED lights. Oh my God. LED brake lights.
There you go.
motorized LED wheels, front wheel steering, exterior blue LED and underside lighting,
Right.
interior details and wiring depiction, base and beyond AQ features discover craftsmanship cutting edge technology brought to life by Blitzway's artists. Get ready to experience this thing is gonna be incredible, guys.
Wow.
You guys have no idea what just happened here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what do you think is going to be steak price by the time it gets to Big Bad Toys?
It's gonna be. It's gonna remember. You got to add shipping to this, so it's gonna be.
Yes.
It's gonna plus shipping. It's gonna be your 1,200 and change, 13. You know, maybe even 1,300. If you're paying tax, wherever the hell you're buying from,
Right.
That's gonna be another. So you're gonna be, over 13 easy. But remember, they couldn't make it 13. And then tax and shipping on top. It would have killed it. It would have killed the vehicle.
Right.
So it was priced. It's priced perfectly.
This is perfect pricing. This is 100% perfect.
No,
It's
this
perfect
they did exactly what they had to do. And think about it. The DeLorean just came out this year too, right? And due to inflation and all these things and all that stuff, the amount of money that they upped it compared to Hot Toys is incredible. For the amount of technology and the amount of work that went into that, just to go up, what, $100 maybe, if that? To get all of the things that we're getting, all of the features, all of the new stuff that's coming in this new vehicle, forget
and
it.
Fabs, that in especially in this line of Back to the Future, there are people that are outside our 1/6 scale community that collect the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? When they just like the Ecto 1, there are people that are so gung ho with the Ghostbusters. So
Right.
this is
Look, they're showing you a base too, just so you guys
Yep.
can see. So there's a base there. So obviously the difference is, if you guys, like I said, the Hot Toys one is angled, right? That base is angled. As you can see, this one is straight up, right? So again, it's a completely different look. You're gonna have two completely different styles of hovering DeLoreans if you get both, right? Which is great. You don't have to be stuck with the same look on both.
Yeah.
So that is
I have a custom base on mine from Stony Stand. So I don't have that Hot Toys one that it's on an angle. Mine is like straight horizontal.
Oh, okay. But it's still hovering, right? You got the wheel tilted.
Hmm?
Yeah, because it's actually a good idea because it's lower to the ground rather than having it up. I don't like the Hot Toy stand
It's high. It's high. Yeah.
It's very high, and the reason why I don't like it is because I can't put it up with the other vehicles because of the fact that it's so high. So I have it on top of.
This is nice, and I can't wait to see the reveal of how the wheels will turn.
Correct. That's
the fact that that's automatic.
That's happening. That's happening. They have to show.
They have to show that.
Correct. They have just like they've been displaying everything, right? Every little clip of every little feature, they have to show us what the wheels do too, and they got to show us all that blue lighting, all this blue lighting here that we're looking at for the first time. Which is beautiful. Look at that. All this blue. Hot.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
is really nice.
How sick that's gonna look at night with the lights off. Gorgeous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Hold on.
Check it out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's nice.
And the other pillars, if I want to low to the ground. See, I don't have it in a hover position yet, but I have it elevated though.
No, that's nice. That's a smart thing.
I was with a Goodyear. As you can see,
stickers. Yeah. I should have gotten. Remember when those kits became popular with all those stickers?
Yeah, and they were doing everything like the interior rugs and the
Everything.
carpet and the floor mats, right? With those and the license plates. No, this is great. This is great, which makes me excited for Blitzway. Blitzway is gonna make, killing this year because they've got that and they've got the Ghostbusters coming again.
Thank you again, my friend AJC, for that. Beautiful.
Yep. I was working on the tires the other day, so I didn't want to have it in hover mode, so I had to put it back in and glue it.
Nesty, stop lying. That's been like that since you took it out of the box. Okay.
No.
That's cheap for vehicle Blitzway cars, usually metal. No, it's got die cast. Exactly.
Leather.
But again, let me tell you something. I can tell you this. If Hot Toys had not released their vehicle already, this vehicle would have been priced at $1,299 easy. Okay? Easy. because it's worth it. It's worth
Right.
it. It's just because Hot Toys released theirs first. Nobody's going to put out $1,200 on top of that. That's why they couldn't do it. But their vehicle blows Hot Toys' DeLorean out of the water just with two features that Hot Toys DeLorean don't have. So that alone kills it. Dang, that looks pretty darn cool. I wish. I'm telling you, that with my muscle rack, I'm going to remove all these vehicles, put 5 on there, and then I'm going to have more room for more vehicles. You heard it here first. This is going to be the 1/6 scale garage. What?
Woody, how you doing with your magic kids? You got them up and running?
No. I have to start construction. This I've been busy, man. It's been nonstop. Like that's why Fabs knows. I've been talking to him between work, the kids.
What do I say to you guys? He's been walking the dog with Nefty because he.
Dude, no, but this Friday, Nefty, I'm taking a day off of work and I'm gonna start putting the things together. That's why the lighting is already different. Now, the electricians came in, they fixed my light.
It looks different in there.
Yeah. Everything is how I want it. So it's time to start building these things.
I got 2 coming in.
Moose, at that price, I'm getting 3. Yeah, okay. Imagine. Can you imagine?
Oh,
buy directly? Yes, Brad, on their website you could buy directly, but you got to wait until what is it? March 20th, you said?
March 20th. It looks like that's when it launches. So,
no tax for NH delivery. What's NH?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Oh, is that what they're from?
I
Oh,
think-
for you mean you're
Yeah.
in New Hampshire. I got you. I thought I'm like what?
Something like that. You should go Big Bad Toys.
So BBTS will have them obviously, but you can buy directly from Blitzway.
Both of my at the one has been from Big Bad Toys. So
Right. Nefty. Rudy, where is it that you also those websites directly from the company? What is it? 30 and what's
30 I bought direct from. 30 I bought direct.
Asmus Toys.
Asmus Toys. I got the Snake Plissken, the limited edition direct from them as well.
Direct from them. Yeah.
So and it's great on the one hand because you literally get the figure quicker than anywhere else. Right? Like the Rambo 2 figure I got like months before Sideshow even had theirs in stock. So yeah. Or even the Stranger Things kids or the Sheriff. I ordered the Sheriff from Sideshow. I still don't have him. Whereas everybody who ordered direct from 30's had him in hand for like 5 months at this point.
Carter says, RIP everyone who bought multiples of the Hot Toys version. Well, so here's the problem, right? So now this is the problem. Let's say you bought a couple, let's say 2, 3 to resell, right? It would have been perfect if Blitzway's vehicle would have been priced way over $9.99, because then now you could sell it obviously for less than, let's say, if they had priced it at $12.99, right? You have the Hot Toys one you could sell at $1,100, right? Make a little profit and obviously plus shipping because you're not going to eat that shipping because the box is humongous, and that's it. You make a little bit of money. Now you're not going to sell anything unless you sell it for what? Below retail.
Right.
And that's going to suck.
now on the other side, if you have the funds, I would invest in an extra Blitzway and store that bad boy. When that
Correct. That is going to be a vehicle that will go. Let me tell you this right now.
Anything Blitzway.
Yeah.
Correct. So this vehicle is going to be going for $5,000 at one point. Remember this conversation because it's going up there. Because think about it, all of the tech in it, the meaning of the vehicle, the DeLorean, right? Die cast. You're not going to be able to go near if you don't buy it at retail. I'll tell you that right now. So that sucks. Whoever got multiples, Hot Toys ones. On BBTS, it will be $12.40. Yep, that's about right.
Right.
Yep, that's about right. DeLorean asking price on falling like that. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. All right, so let's start with this release, guys. So real quickly, just so we could get over all of them. So let's go with you, Nefty. Is this a line that you got into the Flash movie line?
Yes.
Do you have any of the figures already in hand? Because remember, The Batman is already out. The Batman and Batcycle are already out. Supergirl is already out, and this one's the one that just came out. So do you have any already in hand?
I have this entire line order. I don't have none, not even this one. Not even a notification. I do have one in payment plan, but it's not because it's a notification. The bicycle one, because
Right, the Batcycle.
yeah, but I haven't gotten no notification. I'm telling you, Fabs, like I guess for a while now, the whole sideshow, because this is from sideshow that I'm getting it. The dynamic has changed because you have figures that I haven't received. I have figures that I find out you just received, and I'm like, I've had it for a couple of months already.
Yes, that is happening. Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy. Something weird is happening. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, because I have figures that, like for example, I paid off my Revan. How long have you had Darth Revan already, or any of you guys? Somebody?
Oh no, my Revan, it's coming in the next couple of weeks.
I got mine a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah, my Star Killer. My Star Killer and my Revan.
Stressed out, but this figure, this line, I'm all in. This is one of those lines that I did think about it because the movie was kind of rough, but I figured it wasn't deep, heavy pocket because that Batman cycle is a heavy price.
Yes,
it's not a deep line, not a deep line.
Correct. That's what's great.
So
I mean, remember, it would have been a medium-sized line because they canceled Dark and they canceled,
Young Barry.
Right. So that would have been a decent size line.
A small line, 5 figures.
Right.
Because I have Endgame to measure. Well, this is a big line. Star Wars, this is a big line.
Right. Rogue One is a big line.
Ahsoka is a huge line, right?
It's big.
Clone Wars.
But this one is coming home. I like everything about it. I have the original, the entire Justice League of Snyder's. But I like the upgrade of this. I'm sorry that the franchise had to go, but I like the color, the vibrant. I had a good time watching the movie. So I'm displaying him with the mask on. I'm not even bothering with the unmask, even though it's nice. But
see, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I don't know how to display him. Obviously, I don't want to waste the head sculpt, but the helmet looks beautiful with the visors on. Looks even better. So that's my only issue right now. Maybe eventually I'll get a second one. Who knows? But this thing is gorgeous. What about you, Rudy? How do you feel about it? How are you going to display it?
I like it. I think it turned out great. I'm with you. I like the helmet with the visors. I think that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
The sculpts, they're decent, but I don't want to get I'm not that invested in the Flash where I need to have the unmasked sculpt, right? I want the one with the helmet. I think that's the Flash to me. Right. So I think it turned out great, and I just paid off the modern suit Batman.
Oh yeah, he's coming soon.
So he's coming soon.
Yeah.
Rudy, with this line and even in the Marvel line and any other you can think of, that whole ideology of multiverse, Earth 357, whatever.
Yeah.
You can have various version of Flash, various version of Marvel characters, So
yeah. There's no more they've opened up the door, so it's not like And look, I'm not criticizing collectors who just do one figure, right?
Right.
But now it's I can have multiple versions of the same character. It's
Correct.
Who cares?
Correct. Cassandra, welcome.
Hello.
Hey guys, I want to make a correction real quickly. I said something during the stream when this was originally released. Obviously, you guys know I don't really collect. That's why I said what I said. But one thing I said was, I said they put the black light on it, and I said, I don't know what the point of it was. It's not really doing much for it. But what I hadn't noticed was because, as you can see, you see all these lines here anyway, right? Yeah. So what happens is with the black light, they just pop. Right, so they stand out, and I hadn't noticed it because, like I said, I see these lines anyway. So I'm like, what is the point of this? But if you pay attention, look how much brighter they are, and look how they light up the entire suit. I didn't notice that when I said what I said. See, there's no black light here, but you don't see all that light up feature that you see here. You know what I mean? So that's why it was very subtle. That's why I didn't see it. So I want to correct this so you guys don't call me a non-collector.
Do you like the round base? Because
I love these bases. I love these bases. They're really classy. They're really nice. The fact that they the way that they light up the top and the whole around, it's very, very nice. The problem is I don't like how they add another, inch and a half to 2 inches for the figure unnecessarily. I hate that. I've always hated that because not every figure comes with a base this big or this tall, right? So you're gonna have, regular bases here, then you're gonna have something like this here, then your entire collection is gonna go like that. And I don't like it, right? I don't like how it looks. So that's why I don't use them. But the bases as bases, they're gorgeous, gorgeous bases.
This is the Iron Man base, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just a little modified, but it's the same one, pretty much.
See, look how gorgeous this line is. Look how beautiful that looks.
Yep, I got the whole line.
And look at this. Look at the light up functions. Look, the blue one, the yellow one, another yellow, and red. You're gonna tell me this doesn't look beautiful?
No, the red on the Supergirl, that looks
gorgeous.
nice too.
No,
actually,
and the blue. If you guys are getting the blue, wait till you see the blue lit up. That blue is a gorgeous blue.
Right. How many of this do you have so far, Fabs?
I got 2 of these. I got her in hand, and he's coming in the next couple of weeks, and he's coming in the next couple of weeks.
The lady, bro.
Yeah, she Supergirl. I just got
Supergirl's. She's a great figure, man. Yeah. I know Mike doesn't like her, but I think she's awesome.
Mike doesn't like her due to racism, but besides that,
and I'm looking forward to the next Supergirl because again, it's from another universe. Here we go. Boom.
Right.
Ash, look at this guy. Ash! Thank you for showing up tonight.
Hello,
man. Ash.
Thank you for making it on Tuesday. It's not Wednesday yet, Garlic.
I'm watching Devil. They're back now. Like, what's going on?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Ash, I see you, Ash. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. There's 35 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. So, like I said, beautiful line. Thank God it's a small line. But look how beautiful they look together. Look how beefy this Batman looked compared to this one.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Ben Affleck was jacked for that role, right?
Gorgeous figures, man. Can't beat these figures. That's why it's so hard when you're a Hot Toys collector and they, all the figures they make are great. Every single figure that they make is great. So it's tough not to want to buy everything if you like these things. It's easy to just say, "Oh, this is garbage, this is shit, blah blah blah." But they're great figures. All right, so let's get into some Star Wars real quickly. So, Nefty, TIE Fighter pilot from A New Hope, right? Hot Toys has never made this. Sideshow made this for A New Hope and for Rogue One, right? 2 completely different outfits, but the same exact helmet, the same exact style of figure. Is this something that you're going to be getting or not really?
When it comes to Star Wars pilot, I always get 2. So this bad boy, I'm getting 2 of these bad boys. The price is right. Every pilot that we've had already so far, I have 2. It's just the pilots have to be in pair. The Tom Cruise bad boy that we're getting, Rudy, is all done. Yo, Rudy, just to sidewind a little bit, that line is expensive, bro. What?
Oh yeah,
I had 5 figures. 5 figures just to make a Tom Cruise. Right. Anyway, back to this bad boy. Definitely, Star Wars, the original, the OG. I never had the sideshow. By the way, when I saw that sideshow, that old one that you have, that suit I really like, that wet look suit. But this is what they're giving us. I'm taking it.
Right, one is cloth and one is shiny. Yep.
I like that shiny one, man. That's a pretty penny, right? Right now,
no. It's Sideshow. It's and you know what? It's a really big figure. That's what I was gonna say. The body's actually a lot bigger than anything Rogue One, so it looks massive compared to everything. But remember that the figures back then from Sideshow were humongous, right? They were completely at a scale. They were really big.
Right.
So now everything that Hot Toys is making has a specific scale that does not match Sideshow's old scale. Right, so it looks funny, but the figure's great, but it doesn't really match height wise to anything else.
But this one is fairly priced. It's not even.
I think it's got to be in the 300s. The Rogue One, if you look.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not expensive like that.
This one I'm getting 2 of them. Again, it's very fairly priced. Simple with what it comes with, but I just like the pilot's always flanking. Let's say it's Vader or something.
Right.
But and I have enough Vaders to spare for that look.
Right. No, it's true. Ash says it is Wednesday. I forgot that he's in Australia, so it is Wednesday over there. This
he?
guy. Yeah, he
Ash
is.
is an Aussie?
I think so. I think he's in Australia. if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Mad Planet, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello.
So got Chris, you made it. Garlic, thanks for being here. He's my favorite channel member
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
because he's never here. So let's see. Ash says, he said, "What did I do now?" For those who don't know, I am from the future. It is 12 p.m. Wednesday and March 19th. Yep. Ernesto, look at this guy. This is another one.
Hello.
Never here on time. Unbelievable. I wish I had the space to grab two of certain figs. One was, yeah. Yep. That's what happens with the space, man. That sucks. Now,
It goes
Rudy.
quick. Yeah.
Rudy, how do you feel about this? So let me state something before we get into this. Rudy is out of Star Wars. Okay. He will continue to buy things here and there, very, very rarely Star Wars related.
Right.
But he is out. Okay.
Rudy, before you
Not-
answer that, what's your Star Wars collection like? What is it? The Ahsoka line, New Hope? What?
No, I think he said he's only buying young Ahsoka, and that was it.
No, but what do you got?
So no, look.
If you were to pick on your Star Wars collection, what is it?
Force Awakens. It's heavy on Force Awakens because
Okay.
those came out, right?
Okay.
A bunch of Sith characters. So like the Obi-Wan Kenobi, I got the Grand Inquisitor, Riva, right? All those. I ordered the Darth Vader, the battle damaged one that just came out. That's
with
out for
the
pre-order.
cloak?
With the cloak that looks like the Vader helmet. It's a lot of Sith right now, to be honest. A lot of the bad guys. And then Troopers, I made the decision early on to just not go for the Troopers because I felt like that was
Meaning
that
what? Like
was-
stormtroopers and the commander
Oh,
trooper and the other
right, because it
trooper.
was going to be a bottomless pit, right?
Yep, that's exactly
so-
what it is.
Nightmare's the man when it comes to the clones,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
No,
Oh, my God.
Did you guys see his what is
Yeah,
it?
man.
Like
He's got what,
15
He's
three-
the real deal Holyfield.
He's got like
Yeah.
15 ATRTs. No, he's got 4.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yo, can you imagine? And I was like, can I have one? He's like, who are you? So Rudy, is this appealing? Not really, right?
Nah.
Not
for
even
me.
the fact that it's a New Hope, because New Hope is always like once they sell out, forget it.
Right. No. It's the same thing. Like, no, not for me. I already have a pilot. I have the Force Awakens pilot.
Uh-huh.
Right. That I have.
That's a
so
nice one.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh,
This
what-
is like, it looks great, but not for me. That's
Wait,
pretty much it.
Which pilot? Oh, you got the black one, right?
The black one, yeah, the First Order pilot. That he looks a little more sleek.
Yeah. He's
Right,
he's got like the 2 little horns up top, those 2 little things. Yeah.
Right. It's almost like taking the modern helmet,
Yes,
pilot
yes.
helmet, and applying
Yeah.
it. So
You make it like a Darth Vader looking helmet. a
Yep.
little.
Yep. No, it looks great. Listen, I'm not. I'm not. If money were no object and space were no object, I'd be like, yeah, it's coming home. So I'm not going to tell you it looks terrible because it doesn't. It looks pretty. It looks really
Well,
great. I like the details.
And I was going to ask you, now that you're getting into what it looks like, even though, as you can see, this is the most basic figure we've ever gotten ever, right? How do you feel about that?
No, I think it looks great. I did mention to you when it came out. It's like the helmet is a little big on the body, right? He looks a little oversized.
Baseball!
Yes.
But look, I like the detail. I like the fact that he's got the Imperial crest right on the helmet. That was always a great feature, right? Look, it's great. If you're a fan, you're getting exactly what you saw on screen here.
Right.
So
And I deep hope, believe it or not, because when I got into collecting, I got right in and I jumped on a couple of New Hope figures. So I got all the essential Hope guys: Luke, Leia, Obi-Wan, Han, Chewie,
Right.
R2D2, C3PO. So no, they're not really. Tusken Raiders are not really from the New Hope. That's from the Boba Fett. But
they can still pass.
Yeah, but technically they're not the New Hope label. But yeah, these bad boys are gonna add anything from New Hope, grabbing it, and then they're not even coming with crazy prices. They're like I don't want to say the old school prices, but in this modern time, they're low. They don't come with much, but good to go.
It was reasonable. It was reasonable for what you're getting, right?
Yep,
Right.
yep.
Jenna Toll says, "Ooh, I like the black ones."
Yikes.
Technical foul. What is it? What are they doing? They go like this with the.
I don't know if to say.
Soccer?
I don't know if to say. I don't know
Be
if to say.
nice.
I don't
Be
know if
nice.
to say. I don't know if to say Diddy or no Diddy after that comment. You know what I mean? Ash, how are you, my friend? He says, Fabs, where are the
Ash, my man.
Tonight.
Oh, listen, is Ash a Nazi really?
Ash?
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
Thank you, my friend. Unbelievable. This
Thank
guy.
you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
You know, I appreciate what you do for the community, Fabs. You're the only guy that's going to be raffling tickets to the World Cup in your. I appreciate that, bro. I mean, Tuli's always harassing us to get on the raffle.
You know how embarrassing that would be if I can't even fill a 16-spot raffle at 25 bucks. Okay, can you imagine a World Cup raffle? It would never fill.
Tuli, let's get on. Let's get on.
I know. I gotta join. I'm always late.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Fab. You gotta put up your Ecto 1 so I can get in this raffle. You gotta up the game, bro. Gotta go big or go.
An Ecto 1.
Yeah, let's go.
An Ecto 1.
Let's go, bro.
All right, let's go to the next. This is gonna be an amazing figure. So now, Nefty, when you saw this tease, were you excited? Are you watching the show? How do you like the show?
I love the show. I'm watching it way back when it was originally on Netflix. I was not around in the collector community when the original Daredevil came out, and I do not have the original Daredevil. So I have the She-Hulk one. That's a version.
Yeah.
Glad I got it because I don't want to spoil it, but can I talk about the first episode? I guess.
Yeah, it's already we're already 3 in.
We saw a hint that there's other costume versions, so it'll go. It's nice having now the yellow and whatever anything that comes out of this line. So I'm
you're all in. You're all in this.
All in. And number one, this is another one that I would say it won't go that deep. I mean, what?
As of right now, it looks like it could possibly be the same style of Loki, right? The amount of releases, meaning Kingpin, multiple Daredevil suits.
Yes.
And then obviously we don't know what's going to happen in the future, but most likely I'm gonna say if he gets an upgraded suit, because in the beginning, what's his name?
Punisher.
No, the Bullseye suit was complete trash in the first scene, which I'm assuming he's going to get an upgraded suit eventually. And so, because remember, he's still alive. And so that's what I'm assuming can happen, right, with the upgraded suit. But we're definitely getting a Kingpin 100%. We have to. Mm-hmm. And the Daredevils, at least 3 suits from the show.
And Nefty, you're right too. Punisher. We've seen him.
Punisher.
We know he's there. They gotta make him. They gotta make the Punisher.
I wish they would have made Echo. I actually enjoyed that show a lot. Echo.
That show was actually really good.
Really
good. The problem is it's the actress. She's a nobody. That's why they don't want to bother with that.
Right.
What was I going to say also about the show?
I'll tell you who I would want, and it would have to be a third party because I don't think Arthur is going to make it.
Who?
A White Tiger. Even though it's from that one scene, I would love it.
So I could tell you this: the White Tiger suit in the first couple episodes looks like shit. Okay,
right.
It looks very bad. It looks very Mark wanted.
It's homemade. It's homemade.
Correct. But remember that apparently, again, I don't know if it's going to happen on the show, but his niece in the comic becomes the White Tiger, right? Apparently,
right. And she's the one that really like carries the mantle,
right?
In the comics.
If that's the case, and if that happens on the show, she's gonna get. Obviously, she's not gonna wear the uncle suit. She's gonna make her own suit,
right?
And that's most likely what we're gonna get. If they even bother making a female, which I doubt, right? That's another problem, right? They're not. If they decide to make her, we're not getting a head sculpt, which would be weird because if she's shown without the mask on, it's gonna be necessary. So we have to wait for the actress. What?
Oh, hopefully they can make a triple D Dominican Daredevil instead of Hell's Kitchen. He's from Washington Heights.
What is your weapons? Mofongo?
A platinum boomerang, bro. A platinum boomerang.
A tostones boomerang.
Oh yeah, little star.
Oh my God. Now, Rudy, go ahead. What do you think? How do you like the show?
Oh, the show's awesome. I think it's the best show. It was the best show when Netflix did it, right? And it's still the best show that Marvel's doing right now. I've got the original Daredevil. I really like the figure. I know a lot of people had issues with the posability and the body, but I still think it looks great, especially with the bloodied up faceplate. The Punisher that came from that line too, and then I've got a bunch of third party. I've got the So-So Toys, Matt Murdock lawyer, the So-So Toys, Elektra, right? Which wasn't a great figure.
I didn't get any of those. I never got any.
So I've got all of them. So for me, and I've got the She-Hulk version, the yellow one. So I'm all in for this line. I love the show. I love Daredevil. It's a no-brainer, and it looks good. This looks pretty.
The show looks great.
Do you don't have the reissue third party one that they're announcing now?
What?
With the black.
No, I never got any of those because
hold on a second.
Remember when that was going on? This was years ago. Well, this was many years ago, and when those figures were being made by So-So Toys, that's when I wasn't buying So-So Toys at all because of the issue that they had with Kit's friend. So just out of support for Kit, I was not buying So-So Toys at all for years because I would ask him, be like, yo, So-So Toys just made this figure, are you going to carry? And so he told me the story, I don't carry So-So Toys because of blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, shit, I didn't know that. So I never bought So-So Toys ever for years. And then the movie Deadpool came out, and then they made So-So Toys made Negasonic, what's her name? Negasonic, oh my God, what the hell's her name? Rudy, what's her name? Negasonic what?
Warhead or something?
Warhead,
Teenage Warhead?
Yes, so So-So Toys decided to make her. She looked incredible. I said, I need this figure in my collection. She's going to look great with Deadpool. That was the beginning of it. That was my first So-So Toys figure. Never looked back. I've been buying So-So Toys ever since. They're the best third-party company ever. What?
They're reissuing this one now.
This one.
Yes,
they're reissuing.
Yes. Hold on one second.
Hard Toys or something.
Figure it out.
No. Hello. Rudy, they're reissuing that one and the other one. This one and the other one as well.
So this was the version from like the first season.
Right.
Yep.
Right, because it doesn't have the ropes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it has the red shirt. So this is the one they did. Listen, body's not great.
Right, you can see it's crap.
For what you get to get that season 1 look, not horrible. And then this was the first So-So Toys version of Matt.
I never had that either. And that's another thing. I think Hot Toys has to give us a lawyer look. They have to.
I think so too.
They have.
I think so.
They have to give us a lawyer. We haven't gotten a lawyer, and if you pay attention, every scene so far has been what? Mostly lawyer stuff. So that's why it's necessary.
They're reissuing both the one that Rudy has and the one with the ropes right now. The third party companies are selling both.
But that third party one is if you can get the So-So Toys one that they're reissuing, get that one instead because that's the look from season 3 with the ropes.
It'll be updated too.
It's 164 on 16 Outfitters,
and that's a great figure. It's like that's an awesome figure.
SJC says, do you think we will get an artist in She-Hulk? Hot Toys love to reuse bodies, and I want one. Absolutely, possibility. the fact that which figure did they do that with just recently? They came out with the regular version, and they
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, correct? Moon Knight. They came out with the regular version, and remember, it is not the same situation because Hot Toys did not add a head sculpt for the original Moon Knight release, so it's not the same thing. But it is a sign that they could go back and remake the figure artisan 100%. Right? It's easy money. They limit it to 1,000, even though they know, right, that the show was not good and blah, blah, blah. That's why they didn't bother making as many of these anyway. That body has to be reused one way or another, right? That body was not made for She-Hulk and She-Hulk only and never again. Remember that they were, for the leaks of Doomsday, they show you that She-Hulk is back.
Right.
Right? So she's coming one way or another again. Now, would they remake a version of She-Hulk again? It's always possible. Or they could just wait to make her again, next year or 2 years from now when, the movie's out. But regardless of whatever the situation is, that body is going to get used again at least once, right, one more time. What do you think?
I don't know. If they make an artisan, I think it'll be from the next movie she shows up.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to remake the one from the She-Hulk show at this point. I mean,
this is going to be a different She-Hulk.
The reason why I say it's a possibility is because it's such easy money. Think about it. The shoes are nothing. The outfit is nothing.
No.
The whole figure is a bare bones figure. So it's easy money just by adding the what do you call it? The rooting on it. So and because they could limit it to, again, even a smaller number to make it more appealing, 500. You're going to say no?
No. Yeah. But I don't think they're going to touch it from the show. I think they're going to wait for the movie for her to show up again in one of the Avengers movies. We're going to get slammed when those Avengers movies come out.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's when we're going to get hit, especially with how many characters are in play now.
I was going to say, you know what I was going to say? Forget the amount of characters. Think about the amount of releases and not releases, the amount of announcements that we get back to back to back to back to back. So think about a movie that they're going to go 30 figures deep.
Yeah.
Think about the amount of announcements back to back to back to back of a movie that is going to come out with 30 figures. And then think about the fact that we're getting the Secret Wars multiversal storyline. Like you said, you guys were talking about, you're going to get the Hydra Cap. You're going to get all these variants. I wouldn't be surprised if you get another version of Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow from another universe, right? They're gonna milk this for all it's worth, and we're gonna be like, especially if the movie's good, which it probably will be. Correct.
I don't knock another profession. I'm not in that profession, but of writing movies and scripts and this and that. But how is it that they got Daredevil right? And just recently, I guess the Falcon movie, which probably has a bigger budget, and I haven't seen the movie, but according to you guys, it's kind of wishy-washy. How is it that this? I mean, yes, it's a small production, but still, you got to write the script, and in a big money production where they have 20 heads thinking things through, how is it they can't come up with a great script that we could be saying, yo, Falcon is good, Daredevil's good, Marvel's on a roll? What's going on?
Yeah, no, that is a great question. I don't know what Disney thinks. I don't know what these Marvel writers think. I don't know, because it's kind of a shame that we don't get good movies.
What makes Daredevil work for me is that he's one punch away from getting his ass handed to him. It's not like the typical superhero that he wins. Sometimes he's winning, but he's getting his ass handed to him, bro.
But Nefty, the other thing you've got to remember about Daredevil in particular is they had the first season done. And it got delayed because they basically had to go back and retool the whole thing. So Foggy wasn't in originally. Really? Karen wasn't in. The characters, they were basically not even referencing the original show because they wanted to make this kind of its own thing. So it was like a reboot. People watched it and they said it was boring. It wasn't good. So they went back and Marvel did the right thing. And this was when when they got rid of their CEO, right? And they basically brought back the big guy that had always been running Disney before. Not Bob Chapek, the other guy, but basically they redid it and they got a showrunner. They put one person in charge of the show instead of having like multiple people trying to run it. And I think they reshot a chunk of that. So that's what they tried to do with the movie too, because the movie got reshot a couple of times. And look, considering what we ended up getting from what you heard, how horrible it was, I think it's a testament that they did what they could to give you a movie that was listen, I thought it was decent. I didn't think it was the best Marvel. I didn't think it was the worst Marvel. It was a decent, entertaining movie. The fact that you got that was pretty impressive considering everything they went through. And now Thunderbolt is supposed to be the first movie with after that Bob Chapek reign where he was just like throwing stuff. So hopefully they're starting to right the ship. Yeah.
Okay. Because this thing with Daredevil, even with the original Netflix, it was a person that you can believe, like this guy can get his ass handed to him.
The story was amazing.
Even the Punisher, he's a guy that he can get a bullet to his head if he's not careful, you know.
Well, if you watch the Punisher show, right, he's bloody. He's a bloody mess by the end of every season he's in. Right, he's like piece of shit. It's a great series. Yeah.
So now, Rudy, how many figures do you expect from this line?
I think like we said, right, we're gonna get Daredevil. I think we're gonna get multiple versions of Daredevil, right? There's no way they're not gonna give us, and we haven't seen it, but there's no way they're not gonna do the full black suit, the black and red with the black cowl.
Right.
I would be shocked if we don't get a Wilson Fisk. I think you're gonna get a Punisher.
Yeah.
Right. At the very least, and then
maybe
at the very least those three, and then variants of Daredevil. So maybe 4 to 5 figures on that.
What about you, Nifty? What do you think?
I would add a Bullseye and somehow a White Tiger. I mean, it's there. Even that's gonna be easy. Cargo pants, black camo.
Correct.
You know, it could be right.
It just looks so cheap, though. I think Rudy's right with the third party call.
I think that would be third party.
Yes, absolutely. It makes sense.
You're gonna see that like what the Cassandra Novas that we've gotten from Deadpool, right? Hot Toys isn't touching that one. It's a very simple figure. They're not gonna make a ton of money out of that one, but people like us want to have those characters. So I think that's where third party's gonna
right. No, that makes sense. That makes sense for a third party release. Rob Hoyer, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Bob says, Fab, just get the social. I am not getting it. I don't know. There's something, I don't know what it is about that lawyer figure that it's not appealing to me. The 2.0 is not appealing to me. There's something about these Daredevil old school, the old Social Toys Daredevil figures that are not appealing to me for whatever reason. I don't need them. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I just don't want them. The Social Toy Lawyer that's available is a 2.0 better than Rudy.
Yeah, because this is the 1.0. This is the 1.0. So
yeah. No, I remember.
And even the tailoring on the suit, you could see on the second.
I mean, is it true though? Because no one has it in hand yet. We're saying it's 2.0, but they can be just hitting.
No, wait. I thought they did release a 2.0 already. The Lawyer.
Oh, that?
I thought the 2.0 Lawyer got released already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which Lawyer? No, I think it did. Right?
Yeah, I think they released the Lawyer, the Matt Murdock Lawyer already.
And it is a 2.0?
Yeah, that's a 2.0. Yeah, like if you look at the tailoring on the suit, it's all better. It's definitely improvement.
Figured Out says, has anyone seen the new Asmus Toys Ace Ventura? Not the Shady Acres version, but the new Asmus Toys online exclusive only on their. No, I didn't. I didn't at all. Let me see. Even though I did see the Ace Ventura, but I didn't see that there was like a specific version of it. Let me see. Pre-order Ace Ventura, so I'm assuming it's this one. Shady version. No, it looks like that's it. It's only one version, no?
Oh, there's another one at the bottom. You got to click.
This one?
Yeah, is it that one?
No, this is
not the shady ass version. So the other one is the shady ass. So this
Yeah,
is
so
the
this one is Ventura One Night. Yeah, no, I didn't. Did I see this? I don't remember seeing this. Why, you like this? Figure it out. Are you looking for this? Oh, this one, mate. Yeah, Ace. Yeah, this is one, and then this is the other. They don't look good, these things, man. And I love Asmus's. What do you call it? Their Devil May Cry line, but this is not good. This is not good at all. I got this guy too. I got two of these.
Ante.
I ordered the Snake Plissken from them.
Yeah. This one? This version here?
Yeah, the one that they had up there. I ordered that one.
Looks nice.
So let's finish up, guys, and then we're out of here. So now, Rudy, I know how you feel about this. So, are you a fan of the Batman and Robin movie? And how do you feel about this? Are you getting this?
I had to 100% agree with Mike. I hated that movie. I hated it like to no end. I thought every scene, and yet somehow I want this figure. It looks so good. It looks so freaking good. And the problem is, this is making me want to buy the stupid George Clooney Batman too. To have them both together.
So are you getting this or you're not getting this?
Oh, I'm gonna get this.
So how are you gonna display this without Batman?
That's why I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get the George Clooney Batman. There's no way.
No, you have to. Absolutely,
you have to. And as this is one of those that's so bizarre because I hated the movie.
Right.
Like I hated it. I think I hated it more than Mike did. Like this was horrendous, atrocious. This figure is so good. I can't pass on it.
Yeah.
I mean, now question for you. Regarding the Jazz Inc.
Here we go.
Regarding the Jazz Inc. issue, right? What is your take on all of that? Right. So remember, for those who don't know, apparently, because I didn't even know, they had announced that they were making this figure. They were thinking about making the figure.
They had Arnold's approval or something
to
do it. Yeah.
So go ahead. What is your take on all that?
I mean, look, he might have had Arnold's approval, but Hot Toys has had this in development for a while, right? To have a full prototype ready to go, the way they're showing it, and yes, they're reusing some parts like the base, right, from the XE suit, but this has been in development from Hot Toys for a while, right? And it was probably being developed as while they were doing the Batman and Robin, the Clooney Batman and that new Robin from Batman and Robin. So, look, I think they just beat Yost to the punch. I think Yost had an idea to do it, but Hot Toys was already in development on this one, and I think that's all it was. I think Hot Toys just beat him to the punch, and I don't think this was stolen or anything. Warner Brothers, we know for a fact Warner Brothers gives the license out to everybody and anybody.
Right.
So
clearly,
yeah. So it just sucks for him.
Great. So now, Nefty, your take on the figure and the situation with
the movie. It is a hot mess. I don't own the car that came, that Batman car from Jazz Inc. I didn't get that line because I didn't like that version of Batman. But I know there's a following for it. This character, I have to get it. I'm in the Rudy's boat. I hate the movie, but I can't pass up. The sculpt is beautiful.
Yeah,
I gotta pick this bad boy up, and I'm gonna have to jump on the Clooney and Robin. I'm gonna get it real dirt cheap. I'm gonna like really.
Right.
Dude, I'm not even sweating that one because
I think you're gonna be able to get those afterwards.
So that's the good part of it. Now, as to the Jazz Inc., absolutely, this is business. Business is business. Now, hey, Joe, spoke to the man. He gave you the green light. You can go forward with it, but you're going to have to be very innovative if you're going to price it. I mean, doesn't mean you don't have to do it, but now there's a Hot Toys version, and unless there's some type of innovation that this does, it actually freezes you or something.
He's gonna give you instead of a smoke feature, he's gonna give you a liquid nitrogen feature.
I would suspect again, I'm not behind the scenes, but I would suspect as a business, he probably hasn't invested anything in it, so he can walk away clean.
Yeah.
It's different when, hey, I got the mold and I got this. Oh, they just dropped the car and I got the car in my hand, hot in my hand. He's not in that situation here. He can walk away as well as go forward if somehow he's going to have some innovative diorama piece.
That is the only way
Yeah.
that he can make this figure. If he same thing Blitzway did, right? The Blitzway did something Hot Toys did, right? There's no problem. But they have to come in and step it up. They can't give you a half-ass product, right? And then charge you what he's going to charge you, $1,000 for a single figure, because these things are going to be massive if he makes it, right? So that's the issue, right? That's the problem. He has to step it up.
I'm hoping this pushes him to say, okay, let me get Poison Ivy out. Let me get, who else is in this? The Penguin. Well, the Penguin is coming.
The Penguin he's doing, right.
Yeah.
I just think, here's the thing, right? Like we're talking about how much I think you and I, Nefty, hated the movie, right? We've said that, and we're still getting the movie, the figure. Now, how much of a demand is there in the 6-scale community for this Mr. Freeze? Because that's what the other thing that you've got to consider. Right now, he's got his following. Jazz Inc. has his following. Let's not deny that, right? He's got people that are ride or die that are going to get anything he makes. But I think in terms of, the collector that isn't aware of Jazz Inc., when they look at the Hot Toys, how much more can he improve this?
Right.
Correct.
Right, to make it appealing at a higher price point.
Correct.
When there's this option now.
Correct. And Wade makes a great point here, because one of the things that he could make differently than Hot Toys would be diecast armor. The problem with a diecast armor is that it may weigh down the figure, because remember, it's going to be a body figure, right? Not at Hot Toys Iron Man that it's all pieces, right? It's not like you put a bunch of armor on a 1/6 scale body to make an Iron Man. It's a completely different conversation, right? So that is the problem. This here, as you can see, this is a body, right, with a suit on it, and then all the panels and the pieces on top, right? Same thing like the Batman and Batcycle from the Flash, right? It's just a body with an undersuit, and then all the pieces on top with elastic bands, all on top of the material, right? Yeah. So would it make sense for him to make this diecast? Absolutely not. But that would be his selling point. Hey guys, this armor is going to be diecast. What is everybody going to go? Oh my God, diecast is so much better. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
And that's the thing, right? He would have to make sure it looks as good. And look, the other thing is, we haven't seen a Jazz Inc. figure yet.
Correct.
Right? So right now it's a lot of renders. He had that initial prototype, but that's not even the final one, right? We haven't seen a final product from him. So look, I'm hoping he knocks it out of the park, but is his final product again going to be enough to warrant, this is what, 360 or 380 for the deluxe? His deluxe diecast, throwing all those extra features, would you pay $1,000 for a figure that is just marginally better?
Right.
I don't know that you would. I know I would.
And the problem is not so much that there's going to be an upcharge. It's the ridiculous upcharge that he charges. You know what I mean? It's not just that it's going to be $50 more, $70 more for a 1/6 scale figure. No, it's going to be hundreds more for something that it's not worth it.
I would stick to what I said before. He would have to come with some innovative thing with this figure. And SJ kind of hinted on it two chats before, where he says maybe like a diorama, so the figure with some elaborate diorama. But every consumer
which is another cop out. Him making all these figures with these fancy dioramas so he could charge you $1,000.
Well, if you're the collector, I would suggest that if you're gonna pay for that diorama, please tell me you're gonna use the diorama.
Right.
You gotta put that in the box, man. You gotta use that diorama.
Right.
Because that's what he's charging for.
Remember, for the Catwoman, there's I'm gonna use my own word, but there's a low tier, meaning there is a Catwoman figure without the bells and whistles of the head scopes and I think the diorama. I mean, I don't remember, but you know that the price. The diorama, the 5 head sculpt, those are the crazy deluxe prices. But
Right.
there is a tier for people that just want to keep it simple. And hopefully with the other figures, as he goes down the line, the Penguin, Poison Ivy, he tiers it up like that too. I know that SKU system it can be a headache too, because Hot Toys has demonstrated so that sometimes when they do various characters with various SKU, some stays in the warehouse longer than others.
But
Right.
TK, welcome.
I'm doing.
It says, let's see that Catwoman first. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
getting
you
ahead
do
of
have the vulture from him, right? You have the vulture. I mean, I'm not a handle.
Yeah, but that's not you know, that I never even bring that figure up to any
Because
conversation.
he did that for the wings. Because I have
That's
that
it.
one too.
Correct.
That's all about the wings.
Correct.
Like
That
the
was
figure.
it was just to show off the wings.
Right.
Okay.
And that's it. Obviously, if Hot Toys makes this vulture figure, the wings are not going to be anywhere near Jazz Inc.'s wings. I can guarantee you that. So that's what Jazz Inc. wanted to do with that figure was.
Although you know what I will say, because that Jazz Inc. figure was what 3 years old, 4 years old at this point in time. It came out a while ago. Yeah, or maybe even more.
That figure is over 9 years old.
Well, no, he put it up for order, but then I think it got released like.
I'm telling you,
Maybe
I've
5
had
years
this
old.
figure,
Yeah.
I've had this figure for over 7-8 years.
But going back, right? Like one of the big things on that thing too is it's a very static piece, right? The wings are not articulated; they move a little bit.
Correct.
But
It's
they basically
useless.
stand there.
It's
like a statue, right?
Correct.
Essentially,
Correct.
Where Hot Toys would kill it, and I think you're seeing it with the Falcon and with the new Captain America wings.
Articulation.
The articulation on the wings
Absolutely
would be insane.
Absolutely.
And I think that's where Hot Toys would kill him.
Correct. That
Right.
is what that's what would make the figure better, right? But the wings guarantee you they're not going as big as Jazz Inc. That's going to be the difference. Jazz Inc. is the wings and the wingspan, right, are bigger.
Right.
With Hot Toys, you're going to have a more accurate, more functional wing.
Right. I don't know if you remember the prototypes. They look pretty close when they had the prototypes at all the shows. They look pretty massive because they had that weird stand, the triple kind of acrylic grabber for the wings. So who knows?
That's true. That statement right there. That statement.
Yeah.
Is,
Look at It's crazy, right? It's crazy. A company. You know, Blitzway, right? A company that's been around for years, making great product, licensed product. He's pricing things at that same level. Imagine that.
Right.
Makes no sense whatsoever. No sense at all. All right, so let's go, Rudy. 1 to 10.
10. Oh. This is a 10.
Yes.
I hate to say that for this movie.
Yeah, because guys, I just want to make something very clear. Okay. Rudy's reason to why never giving a figure a 10, okay, is because he says he doesn't know perfection. Okay, actually, no, that's not you. That's Brandon. Wrong person.
That's not me. I give things 10 all the time.
That's Brandon. That's Brandon. Brandon says I don't give it a 10 because I don't know perfection.
without the goggles, it still looks good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it looks great. It looks great. Now, real quickly, obviously, I don't think you guys are getting into this, but we have the Rebels Stormtrooper and the other Commander Trooper. So how exciting is this for you, Nefty? How do you like the fact that it's a different style of Trooper than Hot Toys? Remember, it's from Rebels, so it's a specific look of it. But do you like them? Do you think they're better looking? Do you think they're, worse looking?
They're like the movies. They're like the cartoons. And the price cheap, so it's no brainer. I own the Hasbro Ghost Ship, which is huge. Oh my own, and anything for this line, and if they would continue with the Rebels, I love it because this price.
So you're getting into this.
Oh, 2 and 1 of those bad boys right there, Darth Vader.
Damn,
Absolutely.
Nefty, wait.
Oh, yo, that is very easily priced.
No. I know the show's supposed to be great. I'm not talking about that. But wait,
I find I'm paying third party figures, the few third-party figures that I buy, it's kind of like in the same price range, you know. In other words, I don't find that I'm overextending. What is this? Star Wars. What is it? What do I have from the Rebel lines? I have the Ghost, which is a huge ship. I have the Ahsoka animated. I have the Sideshow animated Clone Wars. So I have a Star Wars animated.
Hey, but question, FD, question. Did you get into the Clone Wars as well from Hot Toys?
Yeah. I'm all deep in the clone figures. The last two that I got right now that I'm waiting on pre-order is the Jesse and the other one that they came out at the same time. But I have everything. I have the ATR. I only have one though. I have all the Bad Batch. I have Anakin, Obi, one from that series. Who else? Yeah, I mean, I'm all in. I'm all in this.
Insane.
You know what it is for Fabs? This makes sense because look, I'm more limited in the Hano Marvel line. I'm not getting Iron Man. I'm not getting Thor. The comic version, I'm not into that. I picked up the Wolverines because I like it. But this, I'm happy that Hano said, hey, there's a Star Wars animation that we can probably hook people in. I saw the whole series of Rebels, a cartoon during COVID, so I'm all in, you know?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I could never. Clone Wars alone, I'm like, I wish I would have never gotten into Clone Wars. So to get into this, because Rebels is going to go balls deep too.
But I'm going to be honest with you. If you look at it, the Clone War line is dying down. I mean, we have 2 clones that have been up for pre-orders announced from last year, and it's been quiet after that.
Thank God.
We have, but my point is that it's probably coming down. What is it? Wolf was one of the last ones I received, and I'm waiting for the two others, and that's it.
Well,
we got all the big ships. We got the Bark Speeder. We got the big robot and the other Bark Speeder. I mean, technically that line is coming to its end. Now, if you were to be starting right now, coming into the hobby, you want to catch up. Oh, me, that's a big sandwich to eat. But this, be thick in the thick of it now. I'm at the end. I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and this line is a cheap line. You understand? They're not coming at me with big prices. You know.
Nefty seeing the end right now until that show that Hot Toys is gonna have, that Star Wars show in like a couple of weeks. Then you're gonna be saying something different.
I got 3 kids going to college. They're gonna be leaving my house soon, bro. I have a lot of space, bro. A lot of space.
Rudy, now how do you feel about this?
Oh no, not for me.
He said,
no way.
What is it? I mean, the price? It's not.
No, they Nefty. Look, I get that they look like the cartoon, but
yes, they do, man.
But they look like
yes,
something out of a cereal box.
Absolutely,
that's what they look like.
Absolutely,
cereal box.
That's what you think.
No, I'd rather if I
Rudy,
don't ever disrespect me.
if I wanted a stormtrooper, I would hunt down something from one of the actual movies. Like, no way. This looks dumb to me. But
he said this looks dumb too.
I usually try to not hate on things.
Oh man,
because I usually find something appealing. But this one, I'm like, I am clearly not even remotely the target audience.
Yeah,
don't ever disrespect me.
This is a perfect. Oh, good.
Rudy with the disrespect.
Guys, what I mean, when I saw this being announced, the first thing I said, I hope they go deep in this line. This is one I wouldn't want them to go 3 figures. I mean, or 2 figures. This and Vader.
Nefty. Next time you say something like that, just make sure, please, on stream, no Diddy after.
All right.
He said, "I wish they go deep."
Listen, this. Yeah, you imagine an Obi. No, Obi wasn't in Rebels. Was he? Yeah, he was. Or Darth Maul. You know.
Don't forget about Savage.
Savage. Yep.
This is your cheap option. Yep.
Yeah.
I had done I had done question for you about Australia. This guy. All right, so now we got the squad leader, Nefty. So obviously this is coming home as well.
Yes.
Now,
One, two,
are you watching the Rebel show?
I already watched it. I mean,
You watched it already. So now, question: how many, if you remember, obviously, how many different types of stormtroopers?
They can go crazy. I mean,
that's why I asked.
I forgot how many seasons it was. They can go deep in the.
That's why I asked, because remember, just like with the Hot Toys figures, right? These are just reused, reprinted, repainted panels. So they could go over, a yellow one, a blue one, a red one.
Remember this too. Remember this, Fab. We were having a conversation in its infancy when Hano came out. We were like, are they only going to stick to comic book? And we started seeing that now they're probably saying, listen, we're not just going to do comic books now. We're going to do animation series, and again, when I saw this line, I hope you're right, Fabs, that they go deep. No Diddy.
Think about it. Well, think about it. What has happened with Hot Toys and Stormtroopers?
Yeah, they give you variations. They give you all the variations.
Correct. So they give you repaints constantly, right? Reuse constantly. And what did they start doing now? Giving you limited releases. So don't sleep on the fact that they'll give you a what do you call it? A repaint of this, limited like they did the Wolverines, okay? And they're gonna milk.
And Fab, and this goes back to the other conversation we were having when it came to the Spider-Verse. The animation aspect of this figure is what makes it unique. The darkness, how it looks, and then, oh my God, it's flexible. You can pose these bad boys. Oh, God forbid. At this price range, absolutely. And look at that. Look at that funky
thing. Now with the Vader, are you getting the Vader? You're getting, right?
Bring it, bro. I'm just hoping they don't just stop there. But I mean, now they got to be careful. Now they can't turn around and says, "Okay, now we're doing Star Wars, Clone Wars."
Can you imagine? No,
oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they will get into that. So that's why they're getting into Rebels. No, they could, of course. But my point is, they got into Clone Wars with Hot Toys. They're not going to do it with Hono. You know what I mean? They decided to do Rebels with Hono because they already did Clone Wars with Hot Toys. I don't think they're going to get into Clone Wars. I mean, they can, of course, but I don't think so. Now, Rudy, would the Darth Vader be appealing at all?
No.
Not even.
Look, I've got the movie cinematic versions already. That's more than enough. That just doesn't
What do they do in soccer? All right.
A red.
No, that's a straight red. That's a straight red.
Then they do this.
Red.
They do this, and then they put it in their pocket, like to save it for later.
They put it, save it for later. All right, guys. So before we get into the Joker hair issue, right? We're gonna get into our community example, right? Our community master, right? Which is, as you can see, we have his new gimmick. So it says here, acrylic risers update. Thank you so much, everyone who has ordered the risers pack. We've managed to negotiate a better rate with the factory, and we're passing on that on to y'all. I've updated the amount of risers in a set from 9 to 12. Also, anyone who has already ordered will have their existing order upgraded for free to 12 as well. We're almost sold out of risers, so I've placed another order and they're in production now. At the same time of this post, they'll be available at blah, blah, blah in my channel store tab, but at the rate they're selling, they won't hang out around long. Thank you, everyone. Thank you once again, everyone, for the overwhelming support for the new shop. So what did I say earlier? He's the only person who was able to scam all these people by promoting Toys Wonderland for them to scam these people, right? And he's selling you toolkits. He's selling you, he's got crotch grabbers at a 4-pack for $21. Imagine that. Okay.
Crotch grabber, no Diddy.
Yeah. So right. So here it is. So acrylic risers, 12-pack, right? $35.99. Okay. So now he's got here risers now 9, right? Used to be 9, now it's 12 for 36. Okay, remember, pay attention. Pay attention. In my channel store tab, at the rate they're selling, they won't hang around long. Remember this, okay? They're selling like hotcakes. But if you go on Amazon, okay, and you get a 12-piece, you pay $19.99. So you're getting taken advantage again. But I'm assuming that the Shields will say what? Well, guys, he's a mom and pop, so he can't really charge what Amazon charges because, right, that's going to be the justification to getting ripped off again. Amazon, same exact amount. He went from 9 to 12 for $36. You get 12 for $20. Free shipping. So again, everybody knows that he overcharged everybody who fell for that toolkit garbage because they were on Temu for like $2.99 or 99 cents or whatever the hell they were. And he was charging you losers a bunch of money over them, and they sold out. Okay. So again, you can get mad at me for calling this community stupid, but all I'm showing you is more factual information on how stupid they are. Get mad at me all you want for telling you the truth. I'm cool. But this is a fact. Who would support somebody who did that to an entire community of collectors? Here he is. Not only is he overcharging for this garbage, but you idiots are buying it. What are you getting out of supporting somebody that was involved in what he was involved in the community? How does anybody support that? How do you feel like a good person supporting somebody who did that to the community? I will never understand that. I don't understand. Again, stupidity in the community, no common sense in the community. This is why they stick around in the community, scamming people, taking advantage of people, because people are retarded. The one person supporting this person is retarded. Because all you got to do is say, hey, he's selling all this new shit. Let me go check everywhere else to see what they're going for. Because I know that he can't be giving you no deals about anything because he's not a company. He doesn't make anything besides videos. So it's a joke. It's a joke. Unnecessary bullshit that he's selling. And again, the audacity to do this after what happened with Toys Wonderland is what blows my mind. How could I possibly ever have no shame at all that I just did what I did to all these people? Everybody knows about it, but you're still buying my garbage. Imagine that. It is crazy. People don't come on my stream because of my tone. Imagine that. My voice triggers people, but stealing from you is cool. Let me go give him more of my money. He stole from me, or he helped steal from me, but let me give him some more just because I'm a fucking idiot. That's why I'll never understand that. I will never understand that. Now, Rudy, you as a big supporter and being inspired by his video making. So how do you feel about this situation? How do you feel about supporting a scammer? How do you feel about how he's pushing this, how he's still making it seem like I never did nothing. I never did nothing. I never, this was Toys Wonderland. I washed my hands, what did I say to you? That's exactly what he did. Oh, I had nothing to do with it. Yeah. I'm suing him, blah, blah, blah. Next. And look, like nothing happened.
It's sad, man. Look, The guy, listen, do I fault him? Like, listen, if it were me, I wouldn't be doing it. He's doing it. Look, I don't know. He's got 800,000, 900,000 people subscribed to his channel. So he's got a bunch of people that for some reason or another want to support him. Right? Again, like you said, maybe they just feel like, yeah, he's charging us more, but I want to support my favorite YouTuber. So be it. But it's like, do you really believe that he's got somebody producing these stands? It's like, come on. It's like, what, he's got to deal with somebody to produce these for $36.99. I'm sorry, these things get mass produced all the time. You can buy them on Amazon, you can buy them at the Container Store, you can buy them at 99 cents in New York, right? You could buy them anywhere. This is not rocket science. Yeah, look, I've been using acrylic risers forever, and I bought mine off of Amazon forever for cheap.
Yeah, always Amazon. It's always Amazon.
So it's like
you can't beat Amazon's prices because everything comes from China anyway.
But it's the same thing about his toolkit. Remember, he said he curated that toolkit and he helped develop these tweezers. I'm like, they weren't even good tweezers.
Temu.
Right?
Oh my god.
Temu had the same exact shit. He designed the logo of a Superman with a curl. Get the hell out of here. Jeddah Toll says, "Whoa, I thought Justin was popular and reputable." Yeah, he's very popular. Absolutely. Reputable?
Well, look, that's the other point too, right? Like, he's got such a big channel.
Reputable?
I don't think so.
He's got such a big channel that it's the same thing we always talk about, right? When somebody new comes into the community looking up hot toys,
Correct.
He's the first guy that pops in, and you see he's got 900,000 subscribers. He's got all these videos. He gets all these figures.
Correct.
Everybody's like, oh, he's got to be the most popular for a reason. But look, for this, it's like
him, I'd be selling buckets of rocks and left-handed hammers too. Absolutely. If people are buying, why not?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not about him doing it. It has nothing to do with that. It's about people supporting that after what he did. That's what I don't understand.
And half the people, but you have to imagine, like, we are neck deep in this community, in this hobby, right? Like, we're kind of aware of everything that's going on because we're so involved. Right. Of those 800,000, 900,000 subscribers he has, how many do you think are on Facebook checking things out? Or how many do you think are on social media actively checking this out,
Enough, yeah.
Right. Yep. So he doesn't even need half of them. He needs a handful of them who aren't aware, who just think he's great to buy his products. And that's what's happening.
Nefty, how do you feel about this whole situation?
Come on, man. Really? Come on, Amazon. I mean, you basically same sentiment as you with Amazon. Come on, man. Like, really? Listen, probably kind of like Rudy, which was alluding, like, if you're new to the community, and his YouTube channel pops up, and you think, oh my God, this guy knows everything. Maybe you'll fall for this. But come on, any Joe Schmo in the United States, go to Amazon. Come on, you get this.
Right.
All the tweets.
Exactly. Yeah, no, Temu. Everybody was getting that stuff from Temu for like 89 cents. He was selling it for like whatever it was. Ridiculous. Also, before we get to our last topic, guys, real quickly, somebody posted this. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know what this is, but this is an in-art Joker with a Hot Toys rooted head sculpt. And whoever did this, all I need to say to you
don't
is,
ever disrespect me.
don't you ever put a Hot Toys head sculpt on this garbage ever again, okay? Keep your in-art head sculpt to yourself, okay? Do not taint my Hot Toys product with your in-art garbage, okay? Disrespectful. I would never ever do that because you are mixing products that don't belong mixed together. Okay, how are you going to put a king's head sculpt on the peasant's body? Get the hell out of here. It looks great though, right?
It does look great.
No, it looks really good. No, it looks really, really good. I thought Christian sent me this like days ago, and I keep forgetting to talk about it. But I saw it. I was like, yo, this is really nice.
Fat, my inner Joker.
Wow. This guy, inner Joker. All right, so let's get into the main issue here. All right, so let's get started. So let's go with you, Rudy. So what happened was, right, this person started this on Reddit. It says, like I explained 3 times already, kill me.
Right.
Please. This was the original post, right? There's no complaint about my hair's falling off. Oh my God, somebody help me. Like every time something really happens to somebody, what is the post? Can somebody help me? Blah, blah, blah. Can somebody tell me what to do because this is going on? Can somebody help me with this issue because this is happening? Right? None of that.
Right.
Okay. Number 2, anger. Everybody that has an issue about anything, oh, you know, the company Hot Toys sucks, or this company sucks, or Sideshow sucks, right, immediately. Okay? None of that is happening here. Right? So then you get into, right? So this is another one, right? And then this is here. So it starts here. Just saw this post on Reddit, not sure how or why it's happening, but hopefully it doesn't end up being a common thing, right? So now it starts spreading. It started on Reddit.
Right.
Now it's in the groups. Okay?
Right.
So now, what your first thought on this, if you saw this without knowing anything going on?
I think it's the exact same thing you've been talking about for a couple of streams, and even what Mike said. When I saw this, to me, it looked like exactly what it is, which is somebody basically cut off their figure's hair, right? Somebody pulled it off. Somebody did this to their figure, right? And I think you're 100% right. It was. I think the original post, "Kill Me Please," you walk through the history of it. The guy needed to replace his head, right? He had a smudge on the sculpt. All that makes sense, and I think it was taken out of context. I think people took this picture, and that was it. I think it blew up, and I think you could see why it's not an issue in that nobody else has posted about this figure, right? Yet some people say, "Oh, mine looks like he's a little orange." But it's kind of died down, right? It hasn't been this widespread thing. So clearly this was just somebody who had to destroy, like all of us who have bought from Sideshow.
Yeah, destroy the head, yep.
I've had that happen where Sideshow doesn't want the product back. They're just like, you need to destroy it, show us pictures, and then we'll send you the replacement. So I think that's what happened here. And I think to your point is, if you follow the original poster, right, he's kind of happy with his replacement. He's not complaining about it. He's not saying it was an issue where it fell apart. So I think this is just something where people took it out of context and ran with it.
Yep. Right here.
What I learned from this, Fabs, I thought that Artisan or Artisan hair, I thought it was like they went in and they put the hair in. I didn't know it was glued up.
No. So the whole rooting thing is what you do to like actual like toy dolls.
Yeah, I thought it was the same way.
It's glue. You glue the hair on.
Okay.
This is
right.
This is what we're doing.
Okay.
But so here's his last comment, I guess. I will be purchasing a spare Hot Toys coat to remove the grenade rig for more standard poses. I chose the mob grenade pose for now, as I haven't done it since I owned the DX01 so many years ago. Never did it with the inner, and even though I'm much happier with the replacement head, I will get a sculpted hair to have just in case. And I think there was another post regarding, oh, here it is. So here is the last one. This replacement came from my Joker, perfect condition. Hair looks even better than the first, and no paint issues. Sideshow's customer service support was awesome. So again, he got the replacement because of the paint issue, and that was it. So
what
Nefty,
is
what
this going for now? Is it the Joker one?
The Joker, I forget who sent me a picture of what it's going for it for already on eBay. It's something like $770 something.
No, not the inner, the Hot Toys.
No, the Hot Toys. That's what I'm talking about. The Hot Toys. Inner's going like $100.
Disrespect me.
All right, so Nefty, are you expecting any new figures? Have you ordered anything recently? Anything new?
Yeah, I have such a long list from Sideshow. They went from 12 figures, I think 8 now. I'm waiting on 8 figures, but there's all the figures that are out now. Or like all the Batman line. I'm just waiting. It's all paid for. I'm just waiting to get an email that's coming. I have Jack Sparrow coming tomorrow from Pop Collector.
Oh, nice. You're getting
that's a great
Artisan? No.
Yes, the Artisan from Pop Collector.
Artisan from Pop.
That's a beautiful figure, man.
Oh yeah, you open it. How do you like yours, Rudy?
It's awesome. That figure, The one thing I'll tell you that gave me a little heart attack is the way Hot Toys has the stand with the peg, kind of on the clear acrylic stand, right? Like I hopefully everybody does this, right? I took off the hairpiece first before I tried to pull the thing off the display stand because I didn't want to mess up the hair. That was the biggest concern.
Wait, what do you mean? What goes on with the figure? I didn't open mine yet.
Oh no, just you know how the stand with the sculpt, how it's that round opaque container, right?
Oh, right.
And the sculpt is like literally pegged into.
Yes, it's like stuck in there, right?
It's stuck in there, so you kind of have to pull it off. And just with the hair, I'm like, because he's got the long hair,
you got to be
dreads.
careful. Right. You can yank
just
the
have to
hair
be
right
careful.
off.
Yeah, so
That's it's funny. That's actually what happened to me with the Joker with the purple coat, because the hair's a little bit long. To try to like yank it out, you don't want to like mess with the hair too much.
right.
So you got to be so careful. Like it's like, man, how do I do it? And you try to grab it in a certain way where you don't mess up the. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But I'll tell you just my quick little story on that. So that because I just opened the Ron Weasley, the InArt Ron Weasley too. So when I was doing that, I was like, yo, I think InArt has a better system because theirs is just like
a twist,
unscrew it, a twist and remove.
Yep.
But then I appreciate the peg because the head sticks on, because the Ron dropped on me at one point and that thing just goes flying.
Yep.
Because it's like, so I'm like,
a different mechanism. Yep.
I prefer the Hot Toys mechanism. I just wish
Absolutely.
it weren't so stuck on the stand when it gets to you because of the hair.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why Hot Toys is king. You know what I mean? The inner bodies are not the same as Hot Toys. They don't make their own bodies, right? So that's why Hot Toys will always be better than any other company. They've realized that to make a great figure, you have to be in control of as many pieces, as many parts, as many variables of the figure as possible, right? The body being a main issue, right? Which is why they decided how we're going to take control of our product is by making our own bodies, because they know that for any specific figure that they got to make, right, they have to make that body for that figure to articulate like the figure is supposed to, right?
Right.
If the figure doesn't warrant an articulated body, then they're not going to do it, right? A Batman and Batcycle, for example, those big bulky bodies don't do anything, right? They still got to use them because it looks movie accurate, right? With the bulk and the size of the body of the figure, right? But it doesn't mean that it has to be articulated like a Spider-Man figure, because that character is not meant to do that anyway, right? So that's why Hot Toys will always be better, because the moment you start making your own bodies, you have more control of the final product. You know? Tuli says, great stream, John. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being. Guys, don't forget to hit that like if you haven't yet. And you, Rudy, what are you waiting for? Are you expecting anything? Order anything?
From 3-0, I have that Stranger Things Sheriff Hopper coming tomorrow. Right? I just paid off Sabine Wren, and the even though I'm getting out of Star Wars, right? There was that time when Marvel kind of slowed down, so I was able to jump in a little bit, but now I'm pulling back from that. So Sabine Wren paid, but I don't know when she's shipping. Modern Suit Batman from the Flash, the Keaton Batman, old Keaton, paid as well. From InArt, I'm still waiting for the stupid Paul Atreides. That thing's been released forever.
Yeah.
I ordered direct from InArt, and it still hasn't shipped.
What's taking so long? Do you message them?
I have no idea. They messaged. They're like, oh, we're the same thing. We're releasing in batches and everything. So I don't know what's taking them so long.
You didn't get the influencer batch, I guess?
I did not get the influencer batch. Oh, and you know what I'm waiting that got released, and I can't wait to get it in hand. Although I've got to wait for Sideshow to get it. The Missing in Action Braddock.
Braddock, okay.
Oh, right.
With Chuck Norris. Yeah, I got that one, so I'm excited for that one.
Oh, you got it in hand already?
No. I'm waiting for it to get to Sideshow.
I was gonna say.
I gotta wait.
I was gonna say, open it right now. I want to see.
Right.
I want to see that disaster. All right, guys. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.